Alright, this is it. Alright, this is it. My first stream. This is my first stream. This is my first stream yard. This is my first stream yard. This is my first stream yard. Arden. Yeah, just waiting for someone want to join. Alright. Yes, this is my first true stream yard. But yes. Oh, Sierra Anime Productions. Oh, hi there. But yes. What's my opinion on JHN99? I'm not really sure. I think he's a pretty interesting user. Yeah. Yeah, JHN99. Let me see. Oh, Fox Giant 99. Oh, I see. You're talking about that user that started the Boomy OC. Yeah, I do know him. Boomy, Boomy, I don't like Boomy. He's a troublemaker. I mean, she's a troublemaker. Um, but yeah, I guess. Eggy. Oh, Spooky Hector is on. Huh. Huh. But yes. Just hope no trolls will be coming here. Oh, I did not know that. JH99's real name is Jonas Andres. I did not know that. But yes, this is my first ever live stream on this channel. No. Yes, this is. Ooh, Tom the cat. Hey, Tom. Hilarious animations. I'm not really sure, but yes. Oh yeah, Tom the cat. If you've seen this, I'm personally glad you're starting to be neutral to Dorothy. Oh, hey, Tom. Oh yeah, just to let you guys know that one of my friends. Oh, hilarious animations. Let me see. Yeah, I forgot he or she is. Let me see. I know that name sounds familiar. Oh, he's another Boomy gets grounded person. Not and ah, huh. What? Sure, sure, River Caller, the cool guy. Guy, you can enter as long as no trolls are allowed. Oh, hey, Tommy. Yeah, you just ask me any questions. Like any questions if you enter. Like, what's your opinion on this show? What's your opinion on this character? What's your opinion on this movie, etc.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, The Shining. Huh.
I'm here. Don't worry.
Oh, hey.
Hi. I'm gonna be honest. When I watched the third episode of the Invincible Circus, I felt bad for Queen because he lost his wife.
Huh.
And it turns out his wife was named Queenie. Oh yeah, like I literally just got out of this hard, like really hard drama stream because apparently this user called Paula, but her real name's Alexa. She literally slandered my friend Leah of sharing CP when she would never do such a thing. What the-
Sorry about that. Something was so I had to reset.
No, it's
Luckily,
it's fine.
it's all right. But yes, I'm very sorry for your account out because of it losing access to advanced features. Well, luckily, I still got my advanced features. Luckily, so here's what I'm mainly doing. So recently, I've been doing Yo Gabba Gabba song parodies with my cast.
Yeah, I actually even uploaded a few songs from the reboot Yo Gabba Gabba Land.
That's nice. Yeah, the first one I did was since Halloween was coming up, I did a Halloween song with my cast.
It actually makes sense, and I've been doing like a Halloween countdown with my friend because
Yeah, that
I don't
makes
know.
sense. But yeah, but yes, I did the Hollow. But yeah, I did the Hollow. But yeah, I did the Halloween stuff from Yo Gabba Gabba with my cast. I don't know if I should do the other two ones like Trick or Treat and Too Much Candy. I might do those two.
Or wait, what about It Is Fall?
It is fall. I'm actually well since there's no. I'll think about it, even though there's no mentions of Halloween in that song.
Yeah, true. Even though Halloween is always in the fall.
Yeah, that makes sense for the song to exist at the beginning. But yeah, that's actually. But yeah, I am planning to watch Halloween episodes of my favorite shows. Yeah, firstly, I'm gonna watch the Halloween
Yeah,
episode of Yo Gabba Gabba.
like for me, like the biggest ones I might watch are of course Halloween and Google from Yo Gabba Gabba, the Spooky Badge of Hey Dougie. There were actually a few. There were actually a couple Blaze on Streams Halloween episodes such as Truck or Treat or Monster Machine Halloween, a Kooky Spooky Halloween, and Cheap Halloween costume from Word World. And a few other shows that I like outside of my other shows like oh yeah, there was the uh, SpongeBob Halloween specials,
Oh yeah.
such as oh yeah, like
Oh yeah. I
Scaredy
think that one
Pants
Halloween
and
animation that was the. I do remember seeing one Halloween episode the same that had the same animation as that one Christmas special from SpongeBob. Like it was all stop motion
yeah,
instead
like
of animated.
oh yeah, that was the Legend of Bikini Bottom. I remember that one.
Oh yeah, like it had the same animation from It's a SpongeBob's Christmas, where all the characters are live, all stop motion instead of two animated.
Yeah,
Honestly,
I
originally when
mean,
I first saw the show,
I might even. I'm actually do also plan to maybe watch like shit, shit. Like I even might to do like some Halloween movies while I'm at it, such as the Nightmare Before Christmas, The Corpse
yeah.
Bride, which I've seen on Freeform, and Frankie Weenie as well, since it has the horror elements.
Oh, it's
And
funny enough. I was too lazy to change the lyrics for the Halloween song for
mm,
my cast of Yo Gabba Gabba. I was too lazy to do that. Like I could have put my voice in and used the original voices for. Like I was too lazy to do that.
mhm,
Like what I should have done is like sing
mhm.
some of the lines that were not in the real Yo Gabba Gabba show, and then put the original song audio in. I was actually originally going to do that, but I was too lazy to do it.
Oh, and yeah. Speaking of Yo Gabba Gabba Land, um, Plex finally gets his very own land.
Oh my God, yes! After many times, we finally get to see a land for Plex.
I mean,
Honestly, I always
I
thought why
mean,
Plex never got a land, but yet the
I
other four
mean,
characters had.
the only thing that he got, the only thing that he got that was close to it was that charging dock.
Oh yeah, that charging dock.
Yeah, but it's like from what I've seen, I posted this on my DeviantArt where I show off like it's like an underground. It's like underground, and they take an elevator down there and have like all these like gears and machinery and all robotic stuff.
Oh yeah, I just noticed that. but for my cast, I think all my characters are going to likely have their own lands, my lands as well, except for Warbeck.
Yeah.
Since
But now, ever since
since-
Yo Gabba Gabba Land came out, Plex finally has his very own land.
yeah, when I was young, I was like, how come Plex never had his own land? But yeah, all the other characters had.
I mean, heck, even Google had his. I mean, even though it's not part of Gabaland, Google had his own land too. Like all he had to do was like
Yo,
how all he had
what's
to do was
good,
like,
everyone?
teleport.
How's I have fun. And I ate Count Chocula cereal.
Yes.
What's up, Hector?
Hey, Het. But yes. Yeah. But yes, if you saw my 2 Yo Gabba Gabba song parodies, they're perfect.
Also,
yeah,
what do you
yeah,
guys
yeah.
what do you guys think of Numberjacks? For me, I
Numberjacks,
watched it
I'm
before.
starting to be. I started becoming decent to it because honestly, because some of my friends started losing hatred on it because that username bonkers but brilliant.
I know.
I'll be honest. I'm not
I
trying to be a
hate-
bonkers, but I'm not trying to be a bonkers but brilliant wannabe. But I actually still like number blocks. But opinions are
Well,
handled.
I'm still the opinion since I still dislike that show due to bonkers but brilliant milking that show like it's.
But yeah, but I'm
Yeah,
still.
But
But
at
I'm not
least
trying
you're
to be.
but at
But
least
I'm
you're
not
a
trying
better
to be like.
Numberblocks fan than him.
But I'm still not a. But I'm still not trying. I'm still not trying to be like a. Like be like him. I'm not as. I'm not. I like it, but I don't treat it like it's a gift from God. I don't
Well,
do that.
that's
with
good.
the show that way.
But yeah, speaking of bonkers but
Well-
brilliant, he's the one who made the adult show Hate 'Em Toxic.
Oh yeah, and
Yeah.
PTBF 2, but yeah, PTBF 2 did that, but with
Yeah,
preschool
he's like PDBF 2002 except against adult media.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
What
Yeah,
the hell
he's
was
the-
this
he needs-
dude thinking?
Oh yeah, speaking of which, you know how he claims to hate adult shows, but yet he gives The Simpsons and Futurama a pass. That
What
makes him a
the
hypocrite.
hell?
Yeah, that makes him a freaking hypocrite.
Yeah, he's a hypocrite. Yeah, Bunkers but Brilliant is a hypocrite.
Wait,
No,
Exactly.
I don't think that makes him a hypocrite because The Simpsons and Futurama, they're both PG-13 shows.
I guess.
Like, so I don't say I wouldn't say they're really adult. And never mind, The Simpsons are Futurama adult shows regardless, but that causes him. But yeah, that's another reason why I hate Bonkers but Brilliant, because he claims to hate adult shows, but yet he gives The Simpsons and Futurama a pass.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm also gonna say this as well. Another reason why I really do not like Bonkers but Brilliant is I think he sent someone a death threat once.
I mean, he does.
And if I remember correctly, he said that hating number blocks is illegal. Like, come on, not everyone likes number blocks.
Yeah,
You're
not
the one
everyone will like number blocks.
Oh, and yeah, and then of course, let's not forget the biggest one. He uses subbots.
Oh my god, yes.
God damn it!
Yeah, this is why I'm never trusting that user ever again for the rest of my life.
I don't think I'm gonna trust that user either.
Well, I like Numberjacks better than Numberblocks.
Me
In my
too. Although I'm
opinion.
still decent. Although I'm still decent to Numberjacks nowadays. Honestly, and do you know what's funny? Bonkers Billy made a false ripoff claim saying that Numberjacks is a ripoff to Numberblocks.
Like,
Like,
seriously?
are you serious?
Like, yeah.
Numberjacks and
What the
they
hell?
both have. Yeah, they both have nothing in common. Although they both have something to do with numbers.
Oh yeah, like they both even have. Oh, and yeah, like they have the word number in it.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. Both of these shows teaches preschools about math and stuff, but they have nothing in common because Numberjacks. Let's see when Numberjacks came out.
According to my research,
Because according to Numberjacks, and Numberjacks came out in October 2006. While
Yeah.
Numberblocks came out in 2017.
yeah, that was like 11 years ago when Numberjacks came out.
Yeah.
So that's not a ripoff. So that's not a ripoff.
exactly.
Exactly.
Although I will say this, even though I do like no, even though it's like despite that I'm possibly one of the few people that actually do like number blocks. I think like I said, 7 is definitely my favorite because
Oh yeah,
because-
and because of my hatred against number blocks, I also hate alpha blocks and color blocks as
Well,
well.
opinion handled on them. I like them both, even though I
Yeah.
don't really watch color blocks often.
I can handle your opinion on that as well, Eric.
Yeah, the reason why I don't like alpha blocks and color blocks is because they look similar to number blocks, which I hate number blocks.
Yeah.
And Baki
Oh yeah,
Pavilion also milks them.
Hear me out.
too.
Hear me out. Hear me about this. What if someone did a rant on number blocks and then they said 7 looks like some LGBTQ bullshit and that proves they would be homophobic?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Imagine if there was like Numberjacks.
Rainbow.
And I do gotta admit, one of the characters in Numberjacks 4 looks exactly like 4 from BFDI. Not gonna lie.
I literally just noticed that. He does look like 4.
Yeah, imagine if I saw Numberjacks rant and they say like 4 looks exactly like 4 from BFDI. Imagine if they actually said that in a rant. I mean that's okay. What's my opinion on Bernard Bear? I think I don't
Yes.
really care for this show, Bernard Bear. I don't care for it.
My friend Eric.
Well, I
yeah,
don't know Inkling Me Pod, the new Jeans fan, hates it.
Personally, I dislike Bernard Bear,
Yeah, me too.
but I'm not gonna. But yes, if you guys like Bernard Bear, I'm fine with your thoughts on it.
Okay.
Oh my god. Don't get me started on Little Brown Bear. That show is terrible.
Yes,
can
I
handle your
agree.
opinion.
I agree. I despise Little Brown Bear so much because he's literally Caillou
It's a
2.0.
Look, he literally is an exact copy of a certain little bald
Such a
brat.
bumbo.
Yeah, Little Brown Bear is like Caillou 2.0.
Hello, Brown Bear? I'm trying to think.
What do you guys think of PBS Kids? Bites? I watched it before.
PBS Kids was my childhood.
Yeah, I like PBS Kids as
You
well.
know that Maurice Sendak had passed away, remember?
Oh yeah, Maurice Sendak died. Oh yeah, speaking of which, Little Bear is way better than Little Brown Bear because Little Bear is not as spoiled as Little Brown
Yeah,
Bear.
same.
Yeah, not a
Yeah,
spoil.
Same. I also like the show Seven Little Monsters. Like ever since I first got into Seven Little Monsters, I thought it was a pretty interesting series.
And you know what's pretty funny? What's funny? Like how remember like Seven Little Monsters and Little Bear both made by Maurice Sendak. They both have the
Yeah.
title Little in their title. What's
Yeah.
Oh
funny.
yeah, and another thing is another funny thing is like my favorite character in the show Seven. He has the ability to detach his head, and then he can also reattach it when he's done.
Honestly, I don't really watch Seven Little Monsters that much, even though I like it. But I don't know what's my favorite character yet, even though because I don't really watch this show
And
that
the other
much.
thing another thing about Seven is the fact that he has a thing for cheese, which I think is pretty strange, but yeah. He was voiced by this person called Seven was voiced by this person called Sean Cullen, who I mostly know for voicing remember this show called Jimmy Two Shoes, if I'm not mistaken.
Jimmy Two Shoes sounds familiar.
He voiced if you don't know, basically if you think about it really hard, in Jimmy Two Shoes, Miseryville is basically a child version of hell.
Oh.
Oh, whoa.
Get it? Because monsters, devils, it makes perfect sense.
Oh yes, I'm also planning to do. I don't know if I'm gonna do this, but I don't know if I should do every song from Yo Gabba Gabba with my parody. I don't know if I should do it.
I mean, some of the songs like "Party in My Tummy," "Get the Sillies Out," "I Like to Dance" are copyrighted, and some of the super music videos, such
So,
as like
yeah, I think it might be the popular
Smile.
ones.
Take this in. When you
I think I might do the popular ones. Yeah, I think I might do "Party in My Tummy" next with Furcore.
about this show anymore.
I'm actually gonna do the version from Eat since that version is more popular than the other versions. It's sung in.
Yeah, it's literally if not the most
Makes me a
popular
dumbo.
one.
Yeah, it's lunchtime version is more popular.
Yeah, I mean, even though the breakfast time version from Fun is also pretty good, not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same except Muno, Fufu, and Tootie sings along with Brogy as well.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
what
And
if
I wonder
Come to
why
think
Flex
of
is
it, the
not in this.
fact that
I wonder
I
why
mean,
Flex is not there at all.
I mean, in Restaurant there was about to be a dinner time version, but it got cut off.
Yeah,
Um,
but there was a dinner time version in the pilot. Like it's the same as the lunch version.
Yeah.
I remember
Yeah.
seeing the pilot version from Move to the Music segment on Nick Jr. I remember seeing
Wait,
that
what?
once.
and also Yo Gabba Gabba Do Friends have featured Jack Black and Beanie Bike.
Yes. Oh my
I mean-
god.
Has
I mean,
Jack
featured-
Black
sure,
is such
yeah.
an icon.
Oh yeah, New
Anyway.
Friends. That New Friends episode where they meet Jack Black.
Wait,
Oh yeah.
Jack,
Oh yeah, and then there's
and they
the
crushed Land to
circus
Gabba Land.
episode where they meet Weird Al Yankovic.
like maybe Jack Wagon or something? Or am I just
Oh
dumb?
yes, I've done Yo Gabba Gabba parodies that are not songs. Like that one scene where Muno throws a snowball at Plex.
Yeah, I do something similar to that, but I usually do it in video form. Maybe because practically because I guess it's mainly because like I
Because I'm-
usually like to
And fun fact, I used to
I
picture like
mostly-
Wobix before he gets powered up. I thought of how Wobix would shut down.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that's how I can imagine Wobix breaking down.
yeah.
Also, I'm gonna work on my Kin Master stuff,
Well, I mean,
so I'm gonna be right
I don't
back.
really understand.
Oh
yeah, I
yeah, so yeah.
definitely feel bad.
I don't
I
really
definitely feel bad
next.
for my friend
Also,
Leah.
why did MSM
That's-
Hector, whatever his name was, leave? I don't. Maybe
All
I'm
right, what's my opinion on Kahoot, Nursery Rhymes, and YouTube Kids? Kahoot, I personally enjoy Kahoot. Nursery Rhymes, ever since their Hate Dumb is worse, I'm starting to be okay on them. But I still detest Pink Fong and Cocomelon and other Nursery
Agree
Rhymes
big time on those two.
and other
could
Nursery
possibly
Rhymes channels
feel your
I tend to
opinion
hate.
on those two.
And YouTube Kids, I absolutely despise YouTube Kids. Like they only allow Baby Shark, Cocomelon, Caillou, and other kitty stuff. Like they will, and I believe they won't even allow my channel either.
I feel like they do allow SpongeBob SquarePants, though.
Yeah, at least they allow SpongeBob.
Wait, he hears me.
YouTube Kids, more like YouTube adults. Like I'd rather. Yeah, YouTube
Yeah.
Kids sucks to be honest.
But yeah, I even made my own like feel free to use for your commentaries where I have God Cat, where I have Devil Cat from the show Exploding Kittens interrupt someone for
I don't know.
hating
You know-
on the LGBTQ plus.
You know that gives me an idea. Like I'm gonna do a post where a character prefers the God and Devil show over. No, opposite. Like that show you mentioned over the God and Devil show. I might do
Yeah,
that.
like I definitely prefer Exploding Kittens over the God and Devil show because it's definitely done better. There's not many sexual jokes. They don't
Well, I
slander.
don't-
They
I
don't
don't know
slander.
about the God and Devil show, but I don't.
But yeah, like I'm saying,
I don't.
Yeah,
like I'll be honest. When I actually said this on one of my streams.
Yeah,
I was saying how in
Yeah,
Exploding I was actually saying how in Exploding Kittens, Devil Cat or Beelzebub was my favorite character because I like how sassy she can be.
honestly, I never liked the God and Devil show. Not even when I first watched it.
Exactly. Like
And this is
what-
by far the
Yeah,
worst
I
modern media
will
show to be ever exist.
I might hate the God and Devil show in the future.
Me too.
Yeah.
The God and Devil show is easily the worst modern media show I ever saw, along with
Exactly.
Like News.
Yeah.
yeah, like
Speaking
Yeah.
of Like News also sucks as well because that one parody they did with Charlie Brown.
Yeah,
oh my god, don't
yeah. Well, I'm
don't get
actually,
me. Oh my god.
Like, yeah, and I think they also ruined Pokemon as well.
Oh shoot, no.
Yeah, they also did a parody on Pokemon too. But yeah. But yeah, for my Yo Gabba Gabba song parody with my cast, I had to pick the most unpopular ones. Like, I had to unlist them because I don't want to get copyrighted. So that's why I had to unlist them. But I am planning to do a playlist in the future. Oh yeah, I also did clap your hands to the beat as well. Oh, since that song is pretty much unpopular, like I feel like
Like
that
I
song
don't
is
really
pretty.
feel
Is not,
many. Yeah, like I don't really feel many people talking about it.
I mean, clap your hands to the beat. That song from Yo Gabba Gabba is pretty much unpopular. Like it's not like the singing does
Like
not even start until
like
Broby's Land.
yeah, like it's such an underrated song.
Yeah, even though the singing doesn't show up until later.
Hmm.
And I pretty much put it of my cast clapping, except for Furcoin since he has no hands. So that makes sense. But yes, next song will probably be Get the Sillies Out. That's the next song I'm planning to do. And also,
Oh yeah, so there's this another user I would highly not trust anymore is this user called, I'm not sure if you heard of these users, but Foxy the Fox 110 the TPL fan because she's a pedophile.
oh no, not another flippin' pedophile.
She's been a pedophile for a while. She's been like she shared she saved CP on her phone and she admitted that she would share it.
Ugh.
And also for Pala, she was bullying my friend Leah just like how Brian Fagora treats me like shit.
Oof,
And
that's not good. But
and
anyways, yes, last night I saw the cool game that was based on the Party My Tummy song. It's a pretty cool game.
I might do. I'm actually, like I said, I still do gameplay on my channel. Still, I'm just honestly, I've been taking a break mainly because I had to get I was moving in with my stepfather and my grandpa, and also I was moving back into Baltimore, Maryland, which is of
But
course
yeah,
where I was born.
oh yeah, I'm also making. I don't know if I should do a full episode with my cast. I mean, the first episode will probably be Eat.
Well, I mean, they're like due to possibly the chance of getting copyright, I would probably not.
I mean, unless if I unlist them might be the trick.
Yeah, yeah, that would probably be a good idea. Like, I mean, or you could, yeah, like, but sometimes if I don't want people to see like certain videos at the moment, I would set them up for put either private them or I would set them up as a premiere.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, that's likely to be the first episode for my cast 8.
Mm.
Yeah, here's the best line. Hello, friends. It's lunchtime. Hey, everyone. It's lunchtime. Time to eat. Here you go, Furcoin. Time to eat.
But I also
God,
do plan to get. Oh, shit. All right, cool. Continue.
Yeah, I might do that. Like change the line from "Here you go, Broby. Time to eat" to "Here you go, Furcoin. Time to eat." I think I did that before as a sneak peek.
I also probably do also plan to get another cat because like I couldn't bring my original cat Matilda with me because yeah, but I do plan to get another cat sometime soon.
But this is gonna be a cool episode. Eat with my cast. I mean, party like everything's gonna be the same except with my cast. And beyond that jingle it has, the jingle it has, be nice to animals. I don't think that has something to do with eating though. But I'll still put it though there since like it was in the original show.
Yeah, I still think it's weird that despite Broby eating like chicken, um, which is kind of strange, to be honest.
Yeah, and the lunch chicken, cheese, green beans, and carrots and juice sounds like an unusual choice.
Yeah, but if they want to do that, I guess they can do that. I guess who knows?
I wonder how Furcorn will react. Yeah, he'll probably do the same thing. Of course, we got the snacky snack song, like where everyone gets their snacks except for Wubix or Plex.
Yeah, because Plex or Wobox are robots. They don't eat.
So yeah, snacky snack. The lyrics are gonna get changed. A banana, original. A banana for Muno. My cast. A banana for Flaky. Crackers for Fufa. Crackers for Flaky. I mean, Giggles. Yogurt for Tootie. Yogurt for Petunia.
Petunia.
Carrots for Furcorn. An apple for DJ Lance, my cast. An apple for Talker, maybe. Yeah, the snacks are all going to be the same as from the original.
Yeah, like for my cast, I would usually use like DJ Catnip for DJ Lance Rock, but for my Yo Gabba Gabba Land, I changed that to Sassy Fran from the Neko Atsume video game.
You know what? That gives me
I've
an
been
idea.
playing
I might put, the Quad Element Monster from Cold Island, DG. I could put him as for DJ Lance. DG from My Singing Monsters. I could put him.
But the main reason why I honestly put like DJ Catnip as DJ Lance Rock is they are both DJs. They both have the word DJ in their name. And of course, both are known for making music.
Yeah, that's why I had DG for my cast for DJ Lance. But yeah, and next up we got an out character mode for Try It. You like it. Where Plex and Mudo offer Tootie to try yogurt because Tootie never tried yogurt before. I mean that song is kind of weird because Tootie says she never tried yogurt before. She doesn't like yogurt, but she never tried it before. I mean that's a pretty cool. I mean, thanks to that song, I was able to try new things. And we got the final song, "Clean It Up," where everyone makes a mess.
Yeah, and they clean up the trash.
I don't know if that would be an out of character mode for my cast. I mean, it will be out of character for Try It, You'll Like It for Petunia, since Petunia and Tootie, I don't think they ever did yogurt before. And then my cast, Warbix and Flaky will go up to her and say, "Try it. You'll like it. Try it. You'll like it." I mean, that song's pretty iconic. That might be the next one I'm gonna do. Try it or you'll like it. And of course, we got the Alone with Plex segment. And it's gonna be renamed to Alone with Warbix. The Alone with Plex segment. Alright, let's... Oh, Cartoon Fan has some news about Noggin.
What?
Okay. So the thing I found with Nick Jr. Music and Noggin, for some reason, the Noggin website has updated. The Noggin website, it's updated, and now you can see like a green version of the Noggin logo from when it was still TV Network in the first 4 years of its app era. Yeah, the old Noggin logo, not the modern one, the old one, with the
All right, let me
with the text
see.
under it saying "rebooting" in green text. No joke.
Oh,
And
I'm guessing they're gonna bring back Noggin.
and then the other
Who
thing I
knows?
found with Nick
Maybe.
Jr. Music,
Who knows? They
I,
might.
the thing I never have expected to see on the Nick Jr. Music channel, I saw the family song that they used during the Smart Place to Play era show up, and what I find funny about that is I saw Little Bill and Yo Gabba Gabba on it, yet they
Yeah,
don't
that's
have the
weird how they
license.
still have that. Weird how
Yeah,
they still have all Nick Jr. shows, and I think they even had Wubsy in it, even though Nick Jr. stopped airing Wubsy years ago.
they should have edited out Little Bill and Yo Gabba Gabba since they don't want to acknowledge Little Bill at all, not even to the point of it on Paramount
And
Plus,
plus,
and they don't
I
have the
agree,
license for
and
Yo Gabba Gabba. So
yeah, they don't have rights for Yo Gabba Gabba too.
they
Wait,
really should have edited
I
those
know.
out.
Wait, do they still have Olivia in it? Because Olivia stopped airing on Nick Jr. and it became airing on
They
Universal
had
Kids.
Olivia on it too. They had Olivia on it.
Wait, they forgot to edit Olivia out too, even though Olivia aired no longer aired on Nick Jr. and aired on Universal Kids.
Like this is like 2023, so I don't even think it was airing on Universal Kids either.
Yeah, that's weird since Nick Jr. lost the right. I'm shocked they
Where are
forgot
you
to edit
going?
those out when Nick
You go ahead.
Even when Nick Jr. lost the rights to these shows.
Honestly, I'm surprised they didn't choose to edit out and like replace with more Paw Patrol or Blazing the Monster Machines, you know,
Oh,
or even
Lord,
one of their
no.
modern shows.
Oh my God, Paw Patrol, Paw Patrol, Paw Patrol.
I know.
Like,
I hate
Yet
that
Paw
show
Patrol
so
still
much.
showed up because, well, they're a big cash grab.
Man, this is probably
Yeah.
one of the main reasons why I
Yeah, when I saw this,
prefer- this is probably one of the main reasons why I prefer some of the older Nick Jr. shows. It's and a few modern shows.
I don't know how they had Yo Gabba Gabba, Little Bill, or Olivia even on there. They should have
well, this
edited
may
those
hint
out.
that Yo Gabba Gabba might be on Paramount Plus soon.
Who knows? Who knows? It might.
If they
I'm
ever get
doubting it.
license back,
I was still
they
kind of.
ever-
I was still very disappointed when the Fresh Meat Band got removed.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
To be honest, that sucks.
Yeah.
Now there's like, I can't
Especially
find a
since-
single working way to
especially
watch
since,
the original.
Especially since like the Fresh Meat Band was another big part of my childhood next to Yo Gabba Gabba. It kind of makes sense I'd say that since they did a crossover.
With
and-
me, it's Lil Einstein's and the Wiggles from my two music shows.
Even though I don't like the Wiggles.
I'm neutral to that show in my opinion.
Just like how I'm
Yeah,
neutral to Yo
honestly-
Gabba Gabba.
Yeah, honestly, I don't like.
Actually, let me ask this. What's your cartoon fan? If you don't mind me asking, I was thinking about like I've seen this user called Ashton, and I'm trying to think of my suspicions. What is your opinion on Wow Wubsy cartoon fan?
I actually like the show. In fact, I'm surprised that person even said that he respected my opinion based on how he acted originally. Now his channel is
like,
just
literally,
focused on
this-
Paw Patrol and
that little-
Deadpool.
you know that? Oh yeah, like that Paw Patrol fanboy. He literally treats Wow Wubsy like it's worse than Hitler.
To the point of sending death threats to anyone who hates Paw Patrol or likes Wow Wubsy.
Like,
Yep.
Also,
are you
I found-
kidding me? You're telling me
I hate
if
him.
if he were to send me a death threat, if I
I hate
hated
him.
Paw Patrol, which I still do, and I always will.
And you also like Wow Wubsy, so there's that too.
Oh yeah,
Bro, that is-
I found the
that is-
family song. I found the family song you were mentioning, and they still have
Yeah,
two in
that's-
Puddle
that's
as well. They still have it. They still have them.
Yeah, like I think some of the good songs from Blaze Monster Machines, in my opinion, is Chain Reaction, Wedge, Friction, Force, and a few other good ones. In my opinion.
Oh yeah, I found the family song you were talking about, Cartoon Fan, and they also still have two in Puddle, despite Nick Jr. losing the rights to air that show too.
Is it like part of a like Thanksgiving style compilation on the Nick Jr. Music channel? Because that's where I found it.
Yeah, they forgot to
I
edit.
think it
yeah,
was.
Yeah, that's weird how they still have some of the old Nick Jr. shows, despite. I thought they would like do an updated version with the newer Nick Jr. shows. I thought they would do an updated version.
I would like to see an updated version since unlike I'm actually one of those people that like the modern stuff. Even
I mean,
Baby
I
Shark
like
Big
modern
Show, I
stuff
know, I
too,
know.
except for some.
Like I think in fact the only modern show that I've avoided, even though it's a cartoon, is Primos from Disney Channel because of the whole controversy before it came out.
Well,
Yeah,
they made changes to it. I mean, for instance, the now the city is called La Hacienda Hills, and the one of the characters is now named Lucita.
Oh,
Yeah.
Unpopular opinion. I know this is gonna sound weird, but I actually, as of now, since they changed and improved, I actually like Primos.
Primos, I'm not still a fan of because I've heard. Let's find out that.
To be honest, the only things I've seen involving Primos is that one Chibiverse episode that was roasting Dr. Doofenshmirtz and also the theme song Takeover. That's it.
Oh yeah, this is another question I had for you, Cartoon
Oh yes,
fan. What's your-
I did find an updated version of the "We're a Family" song. Like,
Wait,
I did find
yeah,
that
hold
in
on.
2014.
I want to hear Heather's question.
Oh yeah, what? Oh yeah, so Cartoon fan, what's your opinion on this other show I found? Marvel's Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. What's your opinion on that show?
I'm honestly neutral to it since I don't really do a focus on Marvel stuff. My dad already tried to get me into Marvel and Star Wars.
Well, I'm fine with your thoughts since I actually enjoyed
Didn't-
it. I watched a couple.
I'm actually a
episodes and it
big
was
fan of
great.
Marvel myself as well.
Yeah.
In fact, I think the only currently running Disney Channel show that I still watch, the only two currently running, even though one of them's even
Kif?
only a license.
Is one of them Kif? Out of curiosity.
No, it's Big City Greens and Bluey. Even though
Oh,
Bluey's a
okay.
Yeah,
license.
those two I still watch.
Yeah, I still like Big City Greens and Bluey. I remember I used to hate Bluey, but then I just lost hatred on it because I realized it's the hate base for it is just toxic. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. Any preschool show is toxic as hell.
Except for Dumb Patrol.
Yeah, screw that show.
Yeah,
To be
Paw Patrol
honest,
sucks. Like, is that the only Nick Jr. show they care about?
Yeah, I have noticed, even though I like Paw Patrol, I have noticed the hate base being toxic, not even toxic at all with Paw Patrol. Yet all the others seem to be toxic, even for those that I hate. Even Miraculous is toxic.
Not only the hate base for Paw Patrol is toxic, but the fan base is also toxic too.
Yeah, and sometimes the fan base can get questionable and weird.
Yeah, that's also another reason why I hate Paw Patrol, mainly because of the fan base.
Especially that Chase Ashton guy. He has confirmed he has a crush on all the female members of the Paw Patrol, alongside Twilight Sparkle from My Little Pony. So
what?
Oh my god, that makes him a Zoophilia.
Exactly. Brian Fagora. Oh yeah, you won't believe this, but Brian Fagora slandered me as a pedophile and a zoophile, all because like 4 out of 5 of my main 5 favorite characters are animals, like Tootie the cat dragon, Zeg the dinosaur truck, Duck the whelp, Duck obviously.
Like, oh my god,
Happy the crocodile.
That's dumb.
I mean, I have been accused of either being gay or a pedophile for stupid reasons, like being able to do the voice of Rosie from Caillou or Isabella from Phineas and Ferb. So
I can do some male voices, like if Happy's
Oh,
voice,
yeah.
for example.
Oh yeah, speaking of, I did develop the voice of Happy myself.
Some user named Random Asla whatever, like he was a Zoophilia because he shipped me with Nutty from HEF.
Oh Jesus!
Oh, jeez.
Jesus A Christ!
Yeah, no joke. He did a post that Eric and Nutty kissed real.
That is what the hell?
Like that is considered Zoophilia.
Exactly.
So far, currently though,
I really think it's stupid that Brian Fagora would literally commit animal abuse by saying he would kill Happy from Hey Dougie, and not only animal and child abuse, but bruh, I literally even made a nutshell. I made a nutshell video out of him where I have okay, so you know that Family Guy worse than Hitler meme.
Oh yeah, that meme. I know that meme.
I'm honestly planning on making a nutshell video out of
Honestly, I'm
PTB.
gonna do the same except the Dora the Explorer hate. I'm like, what's in Hitler since Dora's getting overhated nowadays.
Exactly.
Like the hate base for this show
Especially,
is super toxic.
yeah, which
In fact,
makes it
even
even
Love Go
weirder
Animes hate
since
that show too, and they would make videos out of her.
I might as well admit
And
this. Whenever I have cartoons in my dreams, my first ever time with the cartoons in my dreams, it happened to have Dora the Explorer and Paw Patrol together. Yeah,
Oh,
two the biggest Nick
Little
Jr.
Bill's hate
shows.
base is toxic, but a lot of Go Animes treat him like it's worse than the worst thing.
I mean, I'm probably just gonna say this. Out of all my main 5 favorite characters, the only character to actually be an adult is probably Zeg, since like the like all the monster machines are pretty much adult age.
I thought would be. I think it's also Doug from Wardwall, since Doug sounds more like an adult.
Well, they said he's the youngest of the Word friends, and there was
And
there were 2 episodes where he went to school.
yeah,
I don't think that would count.
But anyway, moving on. As I was saying, like the ages of the characters that I like, Happy's 5, 2D's 11. I'm not really sure how old Nani is, so I'm just probably gonna say around like 5 or 6 or something. I'm probably gonna say 6 since like of his birthday episode called Secret Agent Nani from season 5. And for Zeg, I'm genuinely not sure how old he is, but I'm pretty sure. I'm just gonna say prehistoric since he's just a dinosaur. I'm just gonna say that.
Oh yeah, and by
Yeah,
the way,
that
if
could
you
be
want to know
true.
why I used this picture, not only because of it being October, but also because Isabel's my favorite Phineas and Ferb character, and Phineas and Ferb is second place in my favorites, and I did not want to use Paw Patrol because I know Eric and Heather both hate it, so I'm not
Yeah,
using that.
and don't forget Wubslip. He detests that show too.
Oh yeah, and
Yeah.
even that
Wubslip
girl
and Heather
guy.
are big despisers of that show.
But yeah, my favorite character in Phineas and Ferb is, of course, hey, where's Perry?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I can do an impression of him really easily. Not gonna lie.
I can't really do.
Honestly,
I don't want
anyone
question me about things
I think I can
I
do
can't really
impression
do
of
him to tell you
Isabella.
the truth.
Hey, what you doing?
I would say that's like a 4 out of 10. It's not too good. It's not really that good, but like you could do some work. But for now, until you work on it, it should be good enough.
But I do know one user I know I actually like named Aubrey Cox. Yeah, she hates that show, but I'm fine with her opinion on it.
I am subscribed
Well,
to
I'm
someone
also-
who hates it too, as I'm okay with his opinion. Ironically enough, he does hate Paw Patrol and iCarly too.
I mean, I barely see people who hate Phineas and Ferb, but I'm fine with their opinions on anyone who hates Phineas and Ferb.
Yeah, I only know about 2 people who hate the show, and one of them is really toxic about it, and the other person I'm subscribed to that isn't toxic at all.
Yeah.
Although this
Yeah.
person also hates shows like Timu Mizumi and Bubble Guppies, so
Oh my
I don't-
god, I mean, don't get me
Oh
wrong.
my
I
god,
like
Timu
both
Zumi.
Team-
I remember that show.
Oh my god, yes, Timu Mizumi. Oh my god.
Yeah, I always loved
I-
Timu Mizumi when I was young.
Although
who
I
else finds
should
it funny
probably
that
say
Bubble
this-
Guppies and Timu Mizumi have made parodies of popular songs? I mean, Bubble Guppies over there making a parody of Poker Face, and all the single
Oh,
ladies doing
yes!
a parody from Timu Mizumi.
Yes.
All the single
yeah.
digits, pencil case. Oh boy.
Oh, yeah, that song was a parody of Poker Face by Lady.
Yeah, except it's actually called Pencil Case in this case.
Yeah, although the song, the main thing it's mainly known for is a meme of Eric Cartman from South Park singing the
Oh,
original song.
Yes. Oh my god.
Yes,
Oh my god.
I have. Yes,
I can do the
voice of Eric Cartman too.
But yeah, anyway, like some of the other voices I can do,
Yeah, Timu Mizumi, again, is one of my favorites still.
Yeah, same here.
My
my
favorite
first
character
char-
in this show has to be Geo, because
Mine's
I
mine
really
is-
like...
Millie.
Mine's Bots because he's voiced by Donovan Patton, who will also voice Joe.
Yeah,
And by the way, most of my favorite characters are females, so that can't explain why only 4 of the characters against 8 on that whole which one of my favorite characters is your birthday post.
I'm gonna be honest.
Oh,
I'm just
also-
gonna say this.
also,
Is it weird that if not some of them are mostly
here's why
male?
Geo's my favorite
Some of
Timu
my
Mizumi character.
some of my
Like, I
favorite
like how he
characters
has
are
that cool
mostly
shape belt.
like most of my favorite characters are actually males. I mean, except for Tootie, who's a girl. I also like I have a bunch of characters I like that honestly.
And by the way, if you guys do want to go to my channel and see that community post, you will get my confirmed favorite characters for Paw Patrol, Phineas and Ferb, Demon Slayer, Mother Goose Club, Kuku Harajuku, and there's some more, but I can't really remember them all at this point. Although Word World is one of them, which I just so happen to have the same favorite as Heather for Word World and Super
my
Y.
favorite. Do you know what my
Oh
favorite
yeah,
character
Wonder
is?
Red and Doc.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what's my favorite Paw Patrol character?
Literally,
Heather?
I don't know why people were. I literally don't hear the resemblance.
Hey, guess
but
what?
People. Oh yeah. What?
Do you know what's my favorite Paw Patrol character? None, cause Paw Patrol sucks.
Exactly. Okay.
I
Anyway,
hate all.
all right. Moving on. As I was saying, I don't.
Yeah.
Everyone was saying this, but I don't hear the resemblance. Someone was. I forgot who said this, but people were saying that in Word World, Frog's voice is a homage to Kermit the Frog.
Well, that makes sense since both characters
Well,
are
I can do the
frogs.
voice of Frog by doing the voice of Kermit the Frog, so what do you expect?
Oh yeah, out of curiosity, I never did ask. Who was your favorite? Since you know like that show, Eric.
What, my favorite Word World character?
Yeah. Yes.
Honestly, I don't know. I have to go with, I don't know. I mean, Duck is all right. I mean, Frog. I'll have to say Frog is my favorite since he's the smartest of out of
Oh
all
yeah,
the
no.
characters.
Oh and yeah, he's best friend. Oh yeah, and he's best friends with my favorite character. Well,
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Like,
yeah, my favorite like in for instance in Yo Gabba Gabba, my favorite character is Tootie, and yours is Plex, and they're both both Plex and yeah, like Plex and Frog are both the smartest characters of their group.
oh yeah. By the way, I remember like that thing where Frog sounds like Kermit. But I know this dude's name Pawtucket. Okay, he did a rant on War World, and he said that Frog is an insult to Kermit the Frog.
Well, I literally like even though the voice actor for Frog is Daryl Elkroth, however you pronounce his last name, I think it's Eckroth.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm also planning to watch Halloween episodes. Like I remember having a Nick Jr. Happy Halloween DVD. I remember having that.
I used to have one too. I used to have that one too.
Yeah, I think it was Happy Halloween. Like, see what episodes are on there.
If,
It has
if I remember correctly, the only like Nick Jr. compilation DVD of multiple shows I've had with that birthday themed one, like in 2017, with yeah, that was the only one I had, and it was more of like a library copy. So yeah, I had to return it like a week later.
Yeah, Happy Halloween. Yeah, Happy Halloween. Here's the one it had. The first episode, Dora the Explorer, is called Boo.
I mean, I actually do have a Halloween PFP. Hang on, here it is, right here.
Oh yeah, Tootie dressed up as a witch. Cute.
Thank you. I was originally gonna go for maybe I was originally gonna have like my PFP where either Nani as a vampire or Duck as a butterfly, even though.
Oh yes, here's what Halloween episodes I'm gonna watch on my favorite Nick Jr. shows. Yeah, firstly is Dora, the episode called Boo, where Dora and Boo's try to get a little purple monster back to its home in time for a Halloween party.
I do remember making an entire video of mentioning who my favorite characters are, and I did end up confirming a lot of my favorite characters. Even my favorite Yo Gabba Gabba character, even though I'm neutral to that show, the confirmation being in the description because I forgot to mention it.
I actually did I did two separate videos of like characters I hate and then characters I like. Oh yeah,
I don't think I'm going to be doing the characters I hate video though, since that.
Oh yeah, I just realized something when I was making the characters I liked video. I literally just realized that I forgot shoot. Oh yeah.
Curiosity, why are you neutral to Yo Gabba Gabba, a cartoon fan?
It just feels boring to me. Like, not to a level of hatred, but just like to where it's just meh.
Well, I used to hate Yo Gabba Gabba, but a long time ago because I thought it was too annoying.
Oh yeah, okay, now I remember what I was gonna say. Okay, I remember when I was making the like the uh, when I was making the characters I like thing, I forgot to add Dizzy from Bob the Builder, and I also forgot Mr. String from A Little Curious.
I don't know how, but I have found out about abandoned daycares that have cartoon merch, and somehow one of them does have Bob the Builder.
Oh, and yeah, and then I also another character I completely forgot to put on there. I literally forgot Winslow from It's a Big Big World.
Oh, and I think you forgot Stocking from Panty and Stocking. Ever since the hate them.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. I mean the characters
I
that
still
you
haven't checked that out yet because,
I mean,
like,
I like Panty and Stocking ever since the hate base gotten
Yeah.
old.
I completely. Oh yeah, and then I think the
I
biggest
had originally planned on seeing it, but then, like, my friend Liana from school had told me that the show would be too inappropriate for me because, like, people consider I have the mind of a 5-year-old just because of the shows I watch.
I mean the characters that were on there, cartoon fan. I will just say this: it's
And also,
Tootie. Like if you don't know which ones I have on there, cartoon fan, it's Tootie, Happy, Nani, Zeg, Duck, Blades from Transformers Rescue Bots, Grimlock from the G1 Transformers, Charlie Morningstar, Laney Penn, Gangle from TADC, Luna from Hell of a Boss, Uzi Dorman from Murder Drones, and Devil Dinosaur from Marvel's Boom Girl and Devil Dinosaur.
I just feel like there's some form of irony between the characters with the same name situation between Transformers and Paw Patrol situation with Chase. The irony of them having the same theme of police officers. Do you guys see that kind of?
Well, even though Chase from Transformers Rescue Bots is better.
I'm just saying it definitely feels weird to me.
Well, for the characters I hate, it's of course every single character from Paw Patrol, Peppa
or
Pig,
should I
and
say Mid Patrol?
yeah,
Paw Patrol.
Peppa Pig,
Peppa Pig sucks as well because
yeah,
both Paw Patrol,
um,
both Peppa Pig and Paw Patrol. That's the only show Nick Jr. cares about. Like, come on, can they
yeah.
just show all Nick Jr. shows for once?
And by the way, I do.
Oh yeah, one of the biggest characters I also forgot when I was making it. Oh my god, I forgot Ickis from Aura Monsters.
I do remember once making a video of like what top 6 shows I have the most voice impressions from, and I don't know if like I do have
hey,
the
Ivan.
ratings did end up changing where Dora was overtaken by Bubble Guppies. Yeah.
Yeah, to be honest, the Dora hate them is so toxic. Not gonna lie.
Exactly.
Although,
I remember watching Dora the Explorer when I was young on Noggin when I was a baby. And it's because those stupid Toxic Go animators hating it and making round videos out of Dora.
and by the way, do you guys want me to mention the shows in the order of what the top 6 are?
Anyway, moving on. Oh, I'm sorry. Anyway, moving on from other characters I hate. I also hate every single character from the Loud House. I hate all characters from PB&J Otter as well, but mostly Flick Duck because he's the worst.
I agree. PB&J Otter
effing
sucks
worst character on the
ass.
show.
But I have to agree. I hate
Yeah,
all
like-
PB&J Otter
oh,
characters
yeah, and
since
of
it's my
course-
number one worst show
anyway,
of all time.
Anyway, moving on. All right, moving on. Odalia Blight and Emperor Bellows from the Owl House.
You should put in my.
Susan and Val.
What about my evil clone and shadow clone? Like I made numerous.
I might do a remake as soon as I can. It just depends on
Yeah.
oh yeah, and then of course, and of course the biggest one, Max Reynolds from Sydney to the Max. Oh my god. Sydney to
Oh
the
yeah,
Max
and by the way,
Paw Patrol
I
are
also
both
hate
my
every
favorite.
PB&J Otter character too. Cause that show
Until I
sucks.
noticed your recent post that were showing those like share your post of like 2 of your most hated shows fighting against each other. I originally did not know that you hated Cindy to the Max until then. But then again, I kind of have a hatred towards live action Disney content anyways.
I was trying to tell you this one time, but you weren't really listening.
Was it on one of my live streams that you showed up in over the summer?
Yes, it was. I was like, someone was asking me my opinion on that show, and I was like, "Oh my god, I hate that show so much. It's my number one hated show next to Paw Patrol." And oh my god, where do I begin with this show?
Yeah, I also hate it. I know it sounds weird for me,
I'm not
but
alone.
So yeah, out of all these 3 shows you hate that I also hate, which one do you think is more worse? Paw Patrol, Peppa Pig, or PB&J Otter?
Paw Patrol, obviously.
Yeah, Paw Patrol and Peppa Pig, those are the ones I hate the most. Although
I
PB&J
actually
Otter is
like
still
Paw
my
Patrol and
number 1
Peppa
worst
Pig,
show.
obviously, but
Well,
I mean,
I'm
well,
neutral to
can you
PB and
handle
J Otter.
and I have an unpopular opinion. PB&J Otter sucks because of its fan base is toxic, tons of
Yeah.
unlikable characters, especially Flick
Yeah.
himself.
With me, when I think about toxic fan bases, like the only 2 that come to my mind, like when it comes like right away, are Miraculous and Loud House. I just ignore the bases and just watch the show for myself, like
Well,
both
yeah,
shows.
Miraculous.
I
Yeah,
just
that
watched
show
the
is
first
also
2 seasons
bad
of Miraculous.
because of its fan base. And I think it even made Disney go downhill.
I just ignore the fan bases when they're toxic and just watch the show on my, and so that it doesn't ruin the show
Yeah,
for me.
I did that to the Amazing Digital Circus too.
And yes, and by the way, I am able to do pretty much when it comes to the cast of the Amazing Digital Circus, like the entire cast except for Ragatha and Kinger, I for some reason can do of the main. Yeah.
I can do Gangle.
All right.
Hang on, let me see if I can try. Hang on, let me change my Gangle.
And also, yesterday I think episode 3 came out.
Yep, it did.
All right.
And today it would be releasing on Netflix.
They broke my comedy mask.
Why did they?
How is Cosmo doing? I hope he's not still mad at me for laughing at his jokes. I think it's a nest. You didn't even do anything.
Oh yeah, and how I got the voice
Louis,
of Tommy, I still remember that day.
What's my
Like,
opinion on Crazy Frog? To be honest, I just like Crazy Frog. Like,
in case you are wondering how I got the voice of Pomni in the first place, I for some reason felt like I was going crazy for having too many voice impressions because I'm almost at 3,000 now. Almost at 3,000 for crying out loud. I'm only 14 years old. Keep that in mind.
well,
Yeah, genuinely, I'm literally trying my best to do voice impressions of characters I like, and I'm like from shows I like. Honestly, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to. Sometimes I can do characters easily. Some of them can be a bit tricky, and sometimes
They hurt your voice.
Oh yeah. I was doing my Gangle voice. What did you think, cartoon fan?
it was good.
Yeah, it was. And by the way, this is kind of how I do the voice of Pomni. I don't know why I can.
Oh yeah, how the biggest one. What the is going on?
What the? Are you kidding me right now? Yeah, Mrs. Harley Quinn over there. Yeah, basically doing the voice of Jax. All I have to do is just make fun of Pomni. My favorite thing to say basically is just calling Pomni Harley Quinn in his voice. I don't know why.
Yeah, the fact that Michael Kovac, who is the voice of Jax, also voiced the pilot version of Angel Dust and Hazbin Hotel, the pilot, and also N from Murder Drones.
I can do the voice of Alistair from Hazbin Hotel for some reason.
Oh yeah, Pilot. I wonder if any of the characters from Yoga Yabba from the pilot is different. I mean, they sound pretty much the same as the final.
I
voices.
mean, except for Fufa, who had a completely different design.
Yeah, Plex is the same except his ray is blue instead of red.
And Muno has his baby teeth.
And
Oh, yeah.
we August, like of all of the Bubble Guppies characters during the pilot compared to the final, the only ones that really looked that looked close enough to the final to be considered the same, Gobi, Molly, and Gil. The rest just look completely off.
Oh my
Especially
God, Mr.
Nani,
Grouper.
his glasses, holy.
Oh,
Oh.
and Mr. Grouper. Oh my God, he looks horrendous in the pilot. Glad they changed.
Although
it.
they do all sound the same except for Una. Like Una just sounds slightly different for whatever reason.
Oh yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know what it is.
And
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
and of
and the
course,
theme song. The theme
of
song
course,
is the
and
same.
of course, Nani, for example, he was a lot more energetic than how we know him as his shy, calm, monotone, character we all know and love him for.
And yeah, I do have like a history of thinking of cartoon-based roasts towards people I hate or just to be ironic. And hey, if I want to come up with any towards a YouTuber that one of you guys hate, I'm all in for it.
Oh yeah, speaking of the pilot
Uh,
joke, Abba Gabba. Speaking of that, I noticed 2 frames, like 2 frames, use the pilot versions of Roby and Tootie in the Eat Mega Mix.
yeah,
I just
yeah.
noticed that. In fact, the Party My Tummy section for the pilot that was reused for the Eat Mega Mix.
When it comes to me noticing animation mistakes on my own that no one else has noticed before, I have noticed one on Bubble Guppies and one on Mother Goose Club. Yeah, an actual
Which
animation
what was,
mistake.
yeah, what was it, if you don't mind me asking?
For Bubble
Oh, yeah.
Guppies, it was during the season 4 premiere, the Glitter Games, where for some reason during the outside song when they were going outside, I saw Dima in her full princess dress instead of her normal character design that we see during the
Oh
song.
yeah, like her orange and yellow tail.
Yeah, it's like for some reason she had the full princess dress on, yet
Like,
Molly
like,
and Una didn't
like
have their dresses.
even though her usual like would you really
Honestly, I
call her
can't
now
decide which
like
my favorite.
his
Honestly, even though I like all 5 seasons of Bubble Guppies, my favorite has to be the season 1 out of all of them. Like the format is
I
nice
like
and
Don't you
easy.
mean 6 seasons?
for me it's a it's a three-way tie between season 1, season 2, and season 3. I like all the seasons the
My
most.
favorite season has to be season 3, to be honest.
Honestly,
Like it's
season 1 format was pretty easy. Like they'll have a let's think about it segment, and then a pop song, and then a shopping segment, and then the
lunch jokes.
lunchtime segment.
Oh yeah,
Lunchtime
lunch
segment is my
By
most
the
favorite
way,
one.
if you want to know my entire ranking of the
It's time
Bubble
for
Guppy
lunch.
seasons,
That song
season
slaps
3,
hard.
4, 2,
And
5,
then there's
6, 1. Yeah.
Oh
Like
yeah.
just
Oh yeah, like oh yeah, I have noticed a few animation mistakes in Hey Dougie and Blaze the Matcha Machines. In Hey Dougie, I forgot what episode it was, but there was this scene where for some reason like there's this like like when the squirrels are cheering, Happy's glasses for some reason pop on and off. I don't know why that is.
Yeah.
and by the way, are you guys okay with me mentioning what animation mistake I noticed in Mother Goose Club?
I mean,
Mother Goose Club. No, not another nursery. All right, I'm neutral to them.
fine,
It
I guess if you want.
Honestly, I'm neutral to Mother Goose Club, to be honest.
What I noticed is like during their most recent animated version of Mary Had a Little Lamb, there's like this random frame where my favorite character Mary happened to show up with like those like little bows, like those little ties in her hair that you'd see in the animations. For some reason, one of them they looked green in a few frames, not the usual
Yeah, I
blue
just
color.
noticed. Oh yeah, Bubble Guppy. Out of all seasons of Bubble Guppy, season 1's my most favorite because like segments are nice and organized. Like they'll do like, oh, what's this? Then they'll see what's going on.
What I
Then
find
they'll see
funny
what's
with what I've been
then
doing
they'll
with
see
random
what's going
music,
like
what
like
I've
they'll see what's going on and then later they go, good morning, Mr. Grouper, and then one of the characters explain what happened, and then they'll do a let's think about it segment, and then a pop song shows up, then a shop segment, then a lunch joke, another Molly and Gil segment, then the characters again, another let's think about it segment, and
although
dance
the
song,
whole
and then we got the
Molly and Gil
story and
segments,
field trip.
the Molly and Gil segments that appear like during the episode after the theme song got taken off when Zuli was introduced.
Yeah, that was too bad. They also got rid of the dance segment too.
I like the dancing segments because I would
Yeah,
always
why
when
they
I
got
was
rid of it after
when I
after
was
Zuli's
when I
debut?
was a little girl. Well, like I said, when I was a little girl, I literally liked to get up and dance along with them.
Oh yeah, me too. The dance song slap.
And by the way, Heather, what year did you notice that Nani was the one getting most of the lunch jokes? Like, what year was it when you noticed?
Uh, it was mostly during the end of like season 1 and like season 2 to 4.
Yeah, out of
That
all the
makes
characters,
sense. That was around the
Nani is
same
the
timing
master
as
of lunch
me.
jokes.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Like, it's kind of weird that like Nani's the one getting most of the lunch jokes, even though like the comedic relief characters are more of Gil and Dima.
Yeah, like, is it weird that out of all the Bubble Guppies, Nani's the most relatable character?
I agree.
For me, that would be Gil.
Oh yeah, And also the most confusing format. The most confusing format has to be Build Me a Building. If you remember that episode.
Oh yeah, like all the segments were out of place for some reason.
Oh yeah, same. Yeah. First I had the shopping segment, then the dancing segment, the lunch joke, then the pop
and then
song,
the
storybook.
song.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. In my opinion, they should stick with the format we usually see.
They originally would have like 2 songs per episode up until season 5 happened with Zuli. Then it just cut down to only 1 song per episode. Yeah, the
And speaking
dancing
of which,
segment came with a
in season
song.
1, unlike most seasons, they have 2 Let's Think About It segments.
2 of them instead of just the 1.
Yeah, like there's 2 Let's Think About It segments. Like in season 2, they don't do that. Instead, they'll just do the outside segment instead, and then do the dance segment.
They still had the outside segment in season 1, but the line order was different. Like it wasn't in the same order as the theme song going right to left. Instead, we like an example. We saw Una in the back instead of Nani, and like Gobi up in front instead of Molly.
Yeah, but then in like season 2, Nani was in the back and Molly was in the
And
front.
Nani was no longer smiling for some reason.
Oh yeah, because this is the whole thing about Nani that literally everyone question is like he's always has like a neutral expression on his face.
Yeah. Like
Yeah, that's why I like the lunch. That's why I like the lineup song from season 1 better. Like everyone is smiling.
Yeah.
and then they
I
even
believe why
like poked
Nani's
fun at it during
not
their
smiling.
smile song, like
I have-
for that one
I
dentist
have a big
episode.
theory why Nani is not smiling in the lineup song. Maybe because he's probably tired to do it, I guess.
Or maybe it's because I always had this theory to myself: what if Nani has autism?
Hey, that theory's been made before on characters like Ferb from Phineas and Ferb. I think there's even a Paw Patrol character. I think it was Rubble that had that theory.
Yeah,
for whatever reason.
It's a possibility to be honest. Like for example, in the Bubble Guppies episode, the New Year's Dragon, during the thing, Nani was covering his ears. Because I'm guessing.
And you know something like there's that show has 3 different companies. Like season 1 when Bubble Guppies was first made, it was owned by Wild Brain. But in season 2 through 4, it was Nirvana. At season 5 through 6, it's Jam Filled.
Yeah.
What's noticeable, as you can tell by the ending credits.
Yeah.
They animated it. It was owned by Nickelodeon, actually. Just saying.
By 3, but the other logos at the end, like it's different.
Yeah, and the animation style, so it will look different too each time that they
I think
change.
there was one season 2 episode that had the Wild Brain logo, if I remember.
I've been doing a binge of all the episodes from Bubble Guppies, and currently I'm on the season 4 finale, and unless it's episode, I don't think it's any of those.
Yeah.
I think when the first episode season 2
for my Bubble Guppies parodies, like for the episode Trick or Treat Mr. Grumpfish for that ghost that was in the story segment.
That's the episode I'm currently on.
For the story segment, I'm good for that episode Trick or Treat Mr. Grumpfish. I'm gonna use Google since both characters are ghosts and they both cry. Makes sense.
Yeah, I don't get with the crying of like villains when they cry.
I mean, some of them don't really cry. They're not really
like. I know one noticeable one that never cried, like the Color Monster from the Crown Picks episode.
Oh yeah, like another example was.
I remember that episode when I was young.
I think another one was like well, I mean, it's not really a villain, but the batter ball.
Yeah, the villain Batter Ball did not cry.
Like, in case you guys are wondering, I only have.
She wasn't really a villain. She was just trying to help.
Like the only 3 shows I actually have a confirmed season that I like most shows I do have a favorite episode, but like a favorite season, I only have 3 shows with that confirmed. Those being obviously, like I mentioned, Bubble Guppies, Paw Patrol, and Phineas and Ferb. Basically, those are the only 3 shows with a favorite season.
Anyway,
despite Bubble Guppies, even though Bubble Guppies premiered the rebrand of Nickelodeon, they still had the light bulb logo.
Yeah, all right. Anyway, moving on.
And I noticed some of them with like
as I was about to say, out of all the Guppies, the only Bubble Guppies main character to cry was Dima.
Wait, yeah, I think in the Christmas episode she cried.
Yeah, it was called Happy Holidays, Mr. Grumpfish.
Yeah, I remember watching that episode.
Yeah, she was like, I won't be able to make them in time.
So yeah, I think she's the only Guppy to cry in the show.
Yeah.
Like Gil almost did it, and I think even Nani almost did, but they never officially did it.
But not really, because they didn't really do that. I mean, like,
Oh yeah, my favorite
Like I
Bubble
saw
Guppies
tears,
episode.
but they never officially cried like Dima did.
Oh yeah, my favorite Bubble Guppies episode has to be pretty much every episode except for the
the
Baby Shark
Johnson Shark
crossover.
Venture. For me, I like all the episodes except Johnson Shark Venture too. But my most favorite episode is definitely Swimtastic Checkup, since I love to study anatomy and biology.
Oh yeah, my favorite song in the show has to be all of them because all the songs
Yeah.
are really good.
Oh yeah, for me, I like all of them too, but I love Bunch of Bones, which is
Oh yeah, that song
My
is so
favorite has to be
nostalgic.
"Come to Your Senses," which happens to be the same one as the same name as my favorite episode appearing in it.
like Got a Bunch
Oh, yeah.
of Bones is it's super nostalgic.
Yeah, every time I hear the song, I cry of nostalgic. Like when the first time I watched that show. Every
Like
time
how
I hear
I
that
know
song.
something nostalgic. For some reason, my skin like feels a bit itchy, and like for a few seconds, like my hairs go up in some way, in like a way that it's supposed to be comforting. That's how I know something is nostalgic. For some reason, it's not a crying type deal.
Honestly, if you don't know what one of my favorite Team Uzumi episode is, I'm not sure. I mean, all the episodes are good.
With me, the Team Umizumi versus the Shape Bandit.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Oh yeah, for me, oh my god, there's a few of them that were really good, but I'm definitely gonna go with the Legend of the Blue Mermaid.
And yeah, they even got an actual celebrity to voice the Blue Mermaid.
Yeah, Jordan freaking Sparks. Oh my god! But there was my one friend. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure you remember meeting her. Cartoon fan Hilary James Lyle. She says that character Dormouse is a villain, which I don't really see, to tell you the truth.
Yeah,
I don't see it either.
Dormouse kind of reminds me of the grumpy old troll from Dora.
Like literally,
Yeah.
like the thing Dormouse does is it's literally his job to guard doors and gates.
Hey, do you know what Dormouse kind of reminds me of? The grumpy old troll from Dora.
Because they're like, you have to do something to get over this.
In case you guys,
and many fans think they're bad guys at first, but they're actually not. But they're forcing you to solve a riddle in order to get past this.
like, if anyone wants to know any shows of if I've done any voice impressions from that show on my channel, just name that show and I'll tell you what characters I've done if I've done any.
Okay, let me try to think. Have you done any characters from KIF yet?
I actually did by singing along to the KIF theme song Takeover, doing the voice of KIF herself alongside Helen and Barry.
Yeah, KIF herself was my favorite character from the show.
And I'm talking like the theme song Takeover where they took over other Disney Channel shows. The one for April Fool's Day.
Oh, yeah. Did you do any, I know you, like, if you don't know what It's a Big Big World is, cartoon fan, it's an old PBS Kids show that came out in 2000.
Oh, I didn't do any voices from that show as far as I know.
It had, like, some of the voice actors, that include Peter Linz, aka George Bailey, H.D. Quinn / Tyler Bunch, a few others too. But a fun fact: Peter Linz and H.D. and Tyler Bunch were both on Word World, Peter Linz was the
Word World I have done once on my channel, being the voice of Frog, during my 100 voice impressions video.
Anyway, as I'm saying, Peter Linz is the voice of, like, in It's a Big Big World. Peter Linz was the voice of Snook and Oko, and for Word World, he was the voice of Pig, Bug, and Monkey, respectively. And for Tyler Bunch, he was the voice of Winslow, and also the voice of Riona. And for Word World, he was the voice of Mr. Narrator, Dog, Fly, Ant, and Duck, respectively.
And
speaking of what I said about the Build Me a Building segment order, I feel like Build Me a Building is one of the earliest episodes to be made. Like,
yeah. Like,
that could be why this order is different.
It's episode 4, and honestly, I just realized something when I watched It's a Big Big World. I really kind of realized that when I hear Winslow's voice, it kind of sounds like a cross between a bit of ants and duck.
If I remember correctly, for what Bubble Guppies episodes are available on YouTube, like not only is the season 3 finale alongside the season 4 finale and season 5 premiere available through the Bubble Guppies official, but also because of a random fan on YouTube, 5 episodes from season 1, those being episodes 1 through 4 and 9, are also available, all without being blocked.
No freaking way.
But in order to watch the ones for episodes 4 and 9, you'd have to watch them alongside a Lil Einstein's episode. And episode 9, you also have to watch a Max and Ruby episode with it.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, this is the thing I also have to say.
As much as I like Max and Ruby and Little Einsteins, that's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how they. I think those recordings of Little Einsteins on Nickelodeon from that channel are fan made. Since, but then again, Little Einstein's, the entire series is already available on YouTube as is. So
I mean, then again, like I'm pretty sure everyone has heard of this trope, but I will explain it. There's this thing in cartoons and movies sometimes called a Fantastic Voyage plot. If you don't know what it means, it's where a character comes down with an illness or they hurt themselves, and a character shrinks down and goes inside of the character's body to find out what's causing the situation. And they usually have a time limit, and they usually have like a vehicle so they don't like
that's one plot I'm still surprised Paw Patrol never did.
Of course they would be in like a vehicle so they don't like die from being in stomach acid.
Yeah, like I'm still surprised about Paw Patrol not doing that.
And to be honest, even if Paw Patrol did do it, I will still hate Paw Patrol no matter what.
Although I would want to send you the episode because of how I know you like those plots, just so you can see what modern is like.
The shows that I know that did it are Bubble Guppies in the episode Fantastic Checkup, Hey Dougie in the episode The Biology Badge. Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur did like that in the episode Belly of the Beast from season 2.
Kuke Arjuku and Inside Job, which is, and there's even an episode of Phineas and Ferb that did that too.
Oh yeah, Journeys to the Center of Candace. There was also the show Timon and Pumbaa, the spin-off of The Lion King. They did it in the episode called Beetle Romania. I'm not sure if you would count this, but I think Arthur did something like that in the episode where Buster had asthma.
I'm not so sure on Arthur, but I will be able to agree on the rest of the shows since I've even seen the ones for Bubble Guppies and Phineas and Ferb plenty of times.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, Fairly Odd Parents did that quite a few times actually. Tiny Timmy did it.
I'm surprised they didn't do that for Jimmy Timmy Power Hour sorts.
Oh wait, Jimmy Neutron did that in the episode Journey to the Center of Carl.
Isn't it weird that Journey to the Center of is part of the title for both the Phineas and Ferb and Jimmy Neutron ones? And both of the characters they used have a CA to start their name.
And of course, the video game, there's the video game called Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story did that because after Bowser eats like a special mushroom that this kid, the main villain of the game, Thoughtful, gives him like a mushroom that makes him suck up like a vacuum cleaner, and Mario and Luigi and also Princess Peach and a few other characters end up inside of Bowser's body.
Oh yeah.
Never did that was Timu Mizumi. Like you'd honestly think that they would do it at some point to use math skills for that.
Amphibia did something like that, if I'm not mistaken.
Also, I have an unpopular opinion. I actually like Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
Same here. Actually, my friend Hillary James Lyle likes that show too.
I also noticed that I used to hate it because I thought it ruined the Mickey Mouse franchise. That's why I actually hated it, because it ruined the Mickey Mouse franchise. But eventually I lost hatred on it because of how toxic the hate base is. And it didn't ruin the franchise. It actually saved it, from what I heard.
Is anyone excited for the reboot of Mickey Mouse Clubhouse that's releasing, or
I don't
Well,
know.
yeah. Honestly, yes,
I'm
because it's gonna be better than Mickey and the Roaster Racers, Mickey's Mixed Up Adventures, and Mickey Mouse Funhouse. Since
uh
those are worse than Mickey Mouse
well
Clubhouse, which Mickey Mouse Clubhouse is
I'm fine
better.
with your thoughts on them since I'm I'm actually I'm actually neutral. Since I actually thought they were all right in my opinion.
Yeah, honestly, I prefer Mickey Mouse Clubhouse better, but it better
I
be the
also
same.
prefer Mickey Mouse Clubhouse,
Also,
but I
Toodles is
still
my
like
favorite
him.
Mickey Mouse Clubhouse character, by the way.
I don't
I
really have one to tell you the truth.
Yeah,
I
they're just the same characters from Mickey Mouse.
I,
Yeah.
I just
Oh
don't.
yeah, and then the biggest one I know. Oh yeah, the Cat in the Hat knows a lot about that. Did Fantastic Voyage plots in some episodes where like
Oh yeah, the Cat in the Hat knows all about that. I remember the show. I remember
I
oh
think
watching
yeah,
I've
that when it
seen
aired.
one
they
of those
did
episodes where they did
they
that.
did the, like for example, the biggest example I know is where they went inside of like Thing One's digestive system.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
and
to
I
be honest, this show
completely
kind of reminds me of the
forgot.
Magic School Bus. So
I
the Cat in the
I
Hat
oh
knows more about
yeah.
that. About that.
forgot about the Magic School Bus. I was just about to mention that.
Honestly, I think the closest that Mickey Mouse Clubhouse has ever done to that was actually going inside of the Mouse Gadooer and not actually going inside of a character in Mickey's Mouse Gadooer
Uh,
Adventure.
that's
You know,
actually
it's not
your
one;
third
it's the
episode
closest
from
that they
example.
got.
I mean, oh wait, Oh yeah, and then I completely forgot about SpongeBob SquarePants. Oh my god, like they went inside of Squidward after he swallowed the clarinet reed.
Honestly, they should do that with Little Einsteins. They should have
Yeah,
done
like
that, to
oh
be
yeah, and then
honest.
of course another thing I should also
Where a
mention.
character flies through rocket
Yeah, and then there's
inside
also
of someone's body.
yeah, like another, and then of course another example I could think of is where uh, Karen's virus, where I'm not sure if you would count this, but still, SpongeBob was digitized into Karen's body to get rid of a computer virus.
I
Oh yeah,
mean, they
speaking
were
of the Cat in the Hat
digitized in
and
Mickey
Magic
Mouse
School Bus,
Clubhouse.
the Cat in the Hat kind of reminds me
Yeah,
of knows all about that. Kind of reminds me of Magic School Bus, since both shows teaches viewers about science and stuff,
yeah,
and they both had a
like the,
Fantastic Voyage
like the
episode.
yeah, like the biggest example is of course for lunch when they went inside of Arnold's digestive system, and then they went in, and then the episodes
Yeah,
and then the episode after that inside Ralphie where they go into his bloodstream to find out what's making him feel sick.
Oh yeah,
And then,
I
and the,
think I've seen the one with Arnold, but Ralph, I have not seen that episode yet.
yeah, and then
Although,
there's also the episode called Works Out where
oh yeah,
they're where,
speaking of which, I think they both teach kids science. The Cat in the Hat knows a lot about that in Magic School Bus.
yeah, like another example of a Fantastic Voyage plot is where they went inside of Thing 2's body to learn about how the heart helps with like circulation and blood.
Oh yeah.
I
Oh, and
honestly
what's funny
don't
enough,
think it's.
besides, I noticed another thing they both have something in common. Cat in the Hat knows a lot about that in Magic School Bus. Like they both have something like a vehicle that can transform
Yeah,
that they
like
normally travel
they
on.
both have like magical vehicles.
Yeah, that they can transform into. That's
Yeah, and they can like shrink and they can transform it into whatever they need.
Honestly,
Yeah.
another show I'm surprised that they never did a plot like that. The Backyardigans, to be honest, like they could have
Actually, to be honest, how would that even work? Like
honestly like imagining it all happening.
like I
Just
don't
saying.
know, like they imagine, hey, we're gonna shrink down shrink down and go outside of a character's body.
Yeah,
Like
like
the reason
I'm
why
honestly
the
surprised.
reason why I'm saying that the reason why I'm saying like the Bubble Guppies episode Fantastic Checkup, like the whole plot of the story segment, Nani gets sick, he has a stomach bug inside of him, Demon Gobi shrink down.
I feel like I don't know if this is counted, but I think Wonder Pets did the same too. Like Save the Wonder Pets, where the group goes inside a whale's mouth, where the gang.
What the heck? Why not? I'm counting it because why not?
Yeah, because when the gang goes and gets eaten by a whale, I remember that.
Yeah, like oh yeah, and then the biggest one I literally was forgetting about. There was literally oh my god, there's a bunch of them.
I mean, and I noticed another thing. I think there was numerous episodes where it revealed that the Wonder Pets can shrink, like using that one machine.
Yeah.
And that could be possible. Like I remember the first time that like when they were saving the bee, they used that. I remember that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, when I was
Also
young, I
feels
always
like,
thought Wonder Pets was a live action show when I was young.
although who else feels like that? The whole ripoff
And then
claim
I
thing
forgot.
about Paw Patrol to Wonder Pets. Who else feels like that?
I
That's
forgot
stupid.
about And then I forgot. Oh yeah, and then I completely forgot. Aura Monsters did that too. It's like the episode where like Oblina has like a parasite inside of her body, so Crumb and Icus go shrink down and try to get the parasite out of her stomach.
I don't think I should be surprised about Real Monsters of all shows doing it.
I mean, then again, like looking at all like this strange monster organs that they have in their bodies is kind of strange.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah.
One,
I wonder if Yo Gabba Gabba, if there's a Yo Gabba Gabba episode that has Fantastic Voyage.
I watched
Well, I don't
all
know if it
60.
counts every time a
I've
character's
watched all
stomach is
Okay,
swelled.
one
I've
last thing for me
genuinely
to
watched. I've genuinely watched all 66 episodes and all 10 episodes of the Yo Gabba Gabba Land, and nope, they did not. Even though they did shrink
Even though
down
we
and
saw
bulk, but they
Muno's
were
stomach,
better.
like that thing that where they show stomachs
I
in
mean,
the episode Imagine, and the thing
well,
inside
I
your
mean,
body.
okay.
I mean, that doesn't really count since they didn't really go inside.
Okay, I'm gonna say one last thing. It's been nice talking to y'all.
All right.
all right.
Oh yeah, then the biggest one I forgot
I'll
about.
be
Oh
there.
yeah, I think some adult shows even have Fantastic Voyage plots
I
too,
completely
not just kid
forgot about
shows.
Curious
I'll-
George. Curious
I'll be
George
in a
is so
future live stream, okay?
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh my god, I forgot about Curious George. They did that. They did a couple episodes about that too.
Oh yeah, and there's also not just kid shows, adult shows had plots like that too.
Oh yeah, like one of the newer episodes of like American Dad called Fantastic Voyage. Stan has been keeping his friends, his new coworker from Francine. So Francine, he accidentally injects his coworker into his body, and then Francine.
I think
shrinks down
Futurama
and
did that too.
Oh yeah, like Fry ate a egg salad sandwich from a gas station.
Yeah, Futurama, American Dad, and Happy Tree Friends are the only adult shows I know that had a plot like that.
Like one plot I know that I seem to
Oh,
notice
speaking
is
of
a
which-
huge common
speaking of-
thing in a
and
bunch
speaking
of shows I've seen. Oh boy, like that one plot where a main character gets like turned into a baby and they have to like turn them back to their normal age.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
That's
Oh,
like the
and
most
that's
common
what
one I
they
see. It's
did.
even more common than the Fantastic Voyage one, surprisingly.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
speaking of
yeah,
which, speaking
another
of,
one I definitely remember. I'm not sure if you heard of this show called Eric. It's called Pen Zero Part-Time Hero. It's an old show on like Disney XD or something.
I never saw this show.
I've
It's
heard of it, but
Oh yeah, speaking of adult shows with Fantastic Voyage plot, there's even a HGF episode called "I've Got You Under My Skin."
oh yeah, like originally Giggles was gonna be the one, but no, it was actually Lumpy because Lumpy is not the brightest bulb in the box.
Oh yeah. Oh,
yeah,
where the anteater and where the anteater found a cure for it, they went going inside the stomach.
Sniffles.
Oh yeah, that's his name. Yeah, where he goes inside Lumpy's body. I think that's a plot like that.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh yeah, and like originally it was gonna be Giggles at first, but then of course, because due to Lumpy's stupidity, he ended up inside of him instead. I just realized something. Some of the Fantastic Voyage plots I've seen, some of them have to be out of all of the ones I've seen. They were characters that are for some reason not really that bright.
yeah.
Like this is the biggest thing I've seen. If when they do go outside of a character that's dumb, is they would have this joke like their brain is like tiny.
And also, if I remember correctly, like Kukai Arjuku not only did like a Fantastic Voyage plot, but they also did like another episode where it's like the exact opposite, where they're trying to escape the body of one of the monster pets.
Oh yeah, remind me to watch that episode so I can. Oh yeah, and then I just realized something when I was watching the Belly of the Beast episode. Oh yeah, and then of course the biggest thing about and then I completely forgot Transformers Rescue Bots. And then of
My
course,
friend Antonio would really like to be in the would really love to be in the stream if we're mentioning Kukai Orshiku and Transformers Rescue Bots. Trust
moving
me.
on. All right, moving on. What I was saying, like another thing about I learned about the Fantastic Voyage plots is the way they exit out of a character's body. It's usually throughout the nose or the mouth. Oh, then I completely. Oh crap! I completely forgot about Family Guy. They did that too.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, and then of course, like for instance, if the character is exiting out the character's body after their mission is done, there's like they would usually go out the mouth or the nose. But in the episode Belly of the Beast, the way they get out because they don't really have any time after they remove the goo grenade from Devil's belly stomach.
Oh man.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Let's just say they went under the tail.
And then there was one.
God. That's gross.
I mean, they didn't show it, which is good.
But still, it's just weird.
Oh yeah. Oh yes. I'm also planning to do more blue and pink girl posts. I'm also planning to do more of those. Like there was one where they prefer Paw Patrol, Yo Gabba Gabba over Paw Patrol. That was one I did.
Yeah, and then of course another one I remember. They did that. They did a Fantastic Voyage plot in Rugrats, like the episode where Chucky accidentally swallows a watermelon seed.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah.
Classic watermelon will grow on your body idea.
Yeah. Like I literally watched this episode. I think it's kind of strange that.
Oh, speaking of Rugrats, I just realized something. I am gonna watch that crossover they had with Our Real Monsters.
I literally cannot believe it. They did a crossover with Our Monsters. That was surprising.
That was surprising because they're both classic Shoesbill shows.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and there was and they did a crossover with the Wild Thornberrys too as a movie.
Oh yeah,
The crossover with the Wild Thornberrys is on Netflix, if I remember correctly. As all three of their theatrical movies and the first 3 seasons are on there.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. I didn't really watch the Wild Thornberrys, to tell you the truth. Oh, and then I also remember the Angry Beavers also did a Fantastic Voyage plot, except they grow Daggett to bigger with these two scientists grow Dag bigger, and then his brother Norbert goes inside of his body.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, even if I'm not mistaken, I think they also had another 90s Nicktoon, if I'm not mistaken, that did that, something like that. Even though, I mean, it's not really 90s, but I know Invader Zim did something like that. They had like
Oh yeah. But yeah.
Oh yeah, and then Ren and Stimpy, they did that too. The original.
All right. No, there was one classic Super show that never had a crossover with Rugrats. I think it was Rocket Power. It never did.
Yeah.
Yeah, all growing up, there was never a crossover because that's literally a sequel to Rugrats.
Yeah, like I literally also realized that I literally thought the episode to Heck and Back was a Fantastic Voyage plot for some reason because of how they Rocco was going inside of Heifer's body to get rid of that chicken, that bone that he accidentally swallowed. While literally basically Heifer was in let's just say a kid version of hell, basically, because they
honestly, Rocco's
they
Modern
call
Life
it Heck because
unpopular take. Rocco's Modern Life is more superior than Let's Go Luna. Sorry.
Well, again, I'm fine with your opinion on Let's Go Luna because I actually enjoyed it, because I guess the reason why is because unlike some people, I guess some people just have more tolerance against shows with others that they find.
Oh yeah, actually, the main reason why I hate Let's Go Luna, even though it's made with Joe Murray, is that none of the voice actors from Rocco's Modern Life and Camp Lazlo ever get to voice the characters.
Yeah, well, I mean,
that's the reason why I hate
it. Isn't it weird though that the creators behind Hey Arnold and Rocco's Modern Life later on made shows for PBS, being Dinosaur Train and Let's Go Luna?
What's funny?
Like for example, Craig Bartlett who made Hey Arnold, also made Ready
Oh, do you know what's
Jimbo.
pretty funny?
Ready,
What's
Jack?
funny
Oh yeah.
that
Like
that the main protagonists of Rocco and Laszlo, they're both voiced by the same voice actor. What's
Oh
funny?
yeah, like the other characters I know, like Carlos Alazracai voiced is of course like Ricochet from the show Mucha Lucha. He also voiced Walden and Wawa Wubsy, Scissors from Rock Paper Scissors.
Yeah, and if it, yeah, Let's Go Little would have been a lot better if Carlos was on there, like it voiced the character
Yeah,
at least.
although you got to admit, Judy Greer was a pretty good actor.
of all ideas for like characters with the same voice actor that aren't really well known, the only one that comes to my mind has to be Alex Thorne, who I'm sorry for mentioning this, but he voiced Zuma on Paw Patrol, but also Romeo on PJ Masks.
Oh damn
Oh,
it!
those two cringe shows.
Oh shit!
Yeah, that's the only
Yeah,
one that comes to my mind without being a famous person.
Other times I know that there's Keith David. He was the voice of Dr. Faciller on Princess and the Frog. He was also the voice of Husk on Has Been Hotel and the cat from Coraline.
If I remember correctly, for people that voice acted the same person that I can do the voice of, Kara Strong is the only one to come to my mind. Which she's done multiple voices, but the ones I can do
Yeah,
that she's done: Timmy Turner and Pooh from The Fairly Odd Parents, and then also Daisy from Wild Wubsy, and even Raven from Teen Titans.
Can you do like Twilight Sparkle or something?
Sadly, no. Only those four that she's voice acted so far of her voices.
For some of the voices I can probably do. I mean, some of the voices, there's quite a few. Oh yeah, by the way, I will just say this. Rest in peace to Ken Page, the voice of Oogie Boogie on the Nightmare Christmas.
Oh yeah, and she even voiced Bubbles on the Powerpuff Girls, which I've done the voice on my channel before, which I still can do for some reason.
Oh yes, I also have a request for like the Blue and Pink girls, like Fufa, Tootie, Giggles, and Petunia. I have like requests for those. Like I've done lots of those, like them reacting to Wishy Washy.
Yeah. Oh my God, that episode really made me go, "What the actual fuck?" when I watched it at the first, because, like, literally, Petunia is the only character that was in that committed you know what.
Oh yeah, and yeah, let's see the post I found. Yeah, I found it, and Tootie's like, in the post is like, yeah, now I'm freaked out, and Fufa's like, oh man, you had a rough time that episode, didn't you?
And in case you guys are wondering, like for the shows that Heather likes, for characters I have toys or stickers of, like characters from Phineas and Ferb alongside, like for stickers, and then as for TV shows that I have toys of, like I have the Powerpuff Girls and Bubble Guppies, even Milo Pony, which I've shown some of the Milo Pony toys I have on one of my reaction videos to Medora Entertainment. During his history video about the hub, which no, it's not the hub that is known too much for the internet, but rather the Family Network.
Yeah, like I'll be honest.
Discovery Family.
I'll be honest. When I first got into Transformers, both the G1 version and Rescue Bots, I found it to be interesting. It's like very interesting. It's like for another example, Diamond White, who was the voice of Frankie Green on the Rescue Bots series, also was the voice actress of Lunella Lafayette or Moon Girl on Marvel's Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then Greg Berger, who was the voice actor of Grimlock, was the voice of the Gromble on Our Monsters.
If I remember correctly, for other voice impressions I've done from the top 5 favorite shows of Heather's, like on my channel, we've heard like on a stream with her, we have heard me do the voice of the narrator from Hey Dougie, and even Plex from Yo Gabba Gabba, which you can see that she has Plex on her picture right now. As for other shows, I've done plenty of them from Bubble Guppies, which surprisingly came because of random music happening, and ranging from the Guppies themselves to even characters like Mr. Grumpfish, Mr. Grouper, even the Clam that only appeared in seasons 1 and 2 for some reason.
I wonder why the Clam never appeared in season 3 onwards.
I can't really confirm that, to tell you the truth. I guess it's just I really don't understand that. Like,
And when the
Maybe
clam
because
appeared in season
fans did
2, he
think
didn't
it
even get
didn't
any
contribute
lines.
to
He only got
anything in the
lines from
show.
season 1.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
can do impersonal Plex as well. If it's fun to brush, I can do impersonal Plex. It's fun to brush your teeth. It's fun to brush your teeth. It's fun to
It's
brush
fun
your
to
teeth.
brush your teeth.
And this is
Tootie,
how
you
you
need
do
to
it.
understand.
Fun! Get
Okay,
your teeth.
I could do a
pick-
Plex impression as well. I do have to apologize if my Plex
Whoa.
impression sounds like a southern accent. Here it goes. Whoa, hey everybody, it's dancing dance time. Now let's see who our dancing dance friend is
I can
today.
even do the voice of DJ Lance himself.
Judy, you should be nice to Google. He is sad. But he always cries. Google might be sad most of the time, but we should still be nice to him.
Oh yeah, I can do this with my cast.
Honestly,
that's tough.
I think the next character that I could possibly get in my vocal range from what I've heard voice lines I've actually heard from the character for Yo Gabba Gabba happens to be Google to be my third voice
Oh yeah, I can do
impression.
another person Plex too. Watch this.
Is
I got hit with a snowball.
does this possibly mean that you're also probably going to do a bit of crying, cartoon fan?
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, like, oh yeah, like yeah, like,
I mean, here we are with me being able to do the voices of Plex and DJ Lance already.
Oh yeah, I can do Muno too.
yeah, like,
This is from the.
oh yeah, like, like, I can do a bit of Tootie. Yeah, woohoo! Flex, we saw the Oski bugs.
Honestly, I wouldn't if I had to. I don't like based on how my voice is and how I've done voices like Isabella and Rosie or like Molly and Una from Bubble Guppies. Like, which of the females Yo Gabba Gabba do you think I'll get first, Tootie or Fufa?
Part of me wants to say Fufa, but the other half of me wants to say Tootie.
Yeah,
Honestly, to me,
I can do Fufa too. I think. I love flowers.
you'll need some work on it. I've heard their voices
Yeah.
still from the last time I watched it.
Like, try with Fufa. I love flowers. I love flowers.
Yeah, I think honestly to me, I think is most likely gonna end up being Fufa before I get Tootie.
I mean, like, literally, like, okay, what did you think of my Tootie impression, cartoon fan? I mean, I'm sorry, Fufa, I meant to say, damn it.
Fufa is
It's okay.
is fine.
Yeah, I think it's like an 8 out of 10 for me from the last time I've watched Yo Gabba Gabba.
Like, I literally absolutely tried my best to capture her, like, shy girl, like, almost, like, really sweet sounding voice.
Yeah, I honestly,
Oh, yeah. I also did let's see. I also besides from the Yo Gabba Gabba songs I did with my cast, I did Shake It Off as well.
Oh yeah, like
Like
I
where
like
Tootie
not
gets
to
hurt.
be not to be confused with a Taylor Swift song.
Yeah, I have it. I can.
if I'm remembering correctly, other cases of cartoons actually making parodies of famous songs from famous singers. There was one from Gravity Falls which parodied "Call Me Maybe," Call Me
Oh, yeah.
Mabel, and then there's
yeah.
also
Alright, I
another
posted
broken
the song- I
karaoke of
posted
doing
my
that
parody
with
of
Kif
Shake It Off in the
saying
link.
squirrels just want to have
I
fun
posted
when
it
the
with
original
my
girls
cast.
just want to have fun. Yeah, Bubble Guppies, Timu Mizumi, Kif, and Gravity Falls. And now it just makes me wonder, how would Paw Patrol and Phineas and Ferb do one?
Yeah, I posted it with my cast.
To be honest, for Paw Patrol, I could really care less since like I don't want to see them do that.
Oh yeah.
Mhm. I'm just
Get off
trying
my
to think,
cast.
like, of all the songs I've heard, I'm trying to figure out which one I think would fit best for both of those shows.
Like, yeah, see the comment section on my YouTube? I did Shake It Off with my cast.
Mm.
Yeah, what do you think of it? It's pretty cool. Like the first one shows them telling Bettina to shake it off. like the first shot. Even though it has a picture of her arm her arm is missing, like one arm missing.
Mm.
Oh yeah, and by the way, I invited to mention this about that one. Like, for some reason, with me and being able to do voice impressions, I'm even able to do like YouTube icon characters, like Riggy, the Rabbit Monkey, or even the Annoying Orange. Even people I know in real life, whether it be on the internet or in school, like my friend Liam on Discord, or like my
Oh
friends
yeah, I
Liana
can do
and
the.
I
Jason.
genuinely not.
Hey,
I would
Amber,
genuinely.
can you do this?
Hey,
Yeah.
hey there!
But to
Oh.
tell you the truth, to tell you the truth, I would not be surprised if you ended up doing a voice impression of me, since my voice is practically simple.
Hey, with me being able to do voices of the Guppies and even a few characters from Team Umizoomi and even Flex from Yo Gabba Gabba, I wouldn't be surprised either.
Well, I mean, I
You know
always,
what I wish
and
if I could find a,
I always speak in a monotone voice, so it would be pretty easy if you did.
Yeah, and for some reason, both of our voices sound too similar. Like my voice sounding like a masculine version, and then your voice sounding like a feminine version. That's how close our voices sound, anyway. So it wouldn't be surprising.
Well,
Oh, yeah, I'll be
the
making
other thing is, like, I don't sound as nasally as you.
Yeah, I don't know if it's an accent thing or if it's because of my autism or what it could be. Like, although my nose does feel a bit stuffed up, so I could possibly sound a little different. Like, it just developed during the stream. I don't know why.
oh yes, and if possible, I might do my cast dancing to Mega Mixes from Yo Gabba Gabba.
The funny thing about how I've done some of my voice impressions, sometimes I've developed those voices from other voices I've done. Like, if I remember correctly, with the voice of Plex, like somehow with like voices like Sonic the Hedgehog and even Sky from Paw Patrol, like there's random ones where like I've developed them from other voices. Like I think I've developed Rosie from Caillou because of Isabella from Phineas and Ferb, and then like Sky from Paw Patrol I developed because of Zuma from Paw Patrol. Yes, a female character developed by a male character.
Yeah, but yeah, like I'm saying, like most of the voices I can do, I can probably do a good E from Wally as well as Wally himself.
Oh yeah, Wally. Yes, I can do the voice of Wally.
Probably Blades from Transformers Rescue.
Oh yeah, I might do
Bots.
the characters dancing to the Eat Mega Mix. Like the Eat
Oh,
Mega
yeah,
Mix
and then
is
of
the
course,
most nostalgic one.
Wait, speaking of, did you do a characters with the same name post about Blaze from Blaze and Monster Machines and Blaze from Transformers? Like,
Blades, because Blades is a helicopter.
like,
Yeah,
I'm just saying, did you?
exactly, and like literally the blades on a helicopter are usually known as the rotor.
Oh wait,
I just
remember
want to
what
know,
said about-
did you do that
Wait,
yet?
oh, you can.
No,
Like-
I have no. To tell you the truth, no, I have not. Since like, for one,
Hey, Cartoon. All right, about that Noggin logo, like that says rebooting. I don't know if they're gonna be making a channel like Noggin, like they show all the old shows.
Honestly, I'm hoping more of a programming block so that they don't have to get rid of the modern shows.
Or maybe like how Nick Rewind, like T-Nick, like back then 3AM they did Nick Rewind where they show all the old Nick
Yeah,
shows.
basically something like that.
Like they would have Dora the Explorer, the classic Blue's Clues, the Backyardigans, Wonder Pets.
The
Oswald.
only shows, though, that I would say to keep out are those that don't have licenses of anymore, like Olivia, Wow Wubsy, or Yo Gabba Gabba.
Well, they could air Yo Gabba Gabba because I remember Yo Gabba Gabba was on the Noggin app.
It got taken off in the same year, though, that Nick Jr. took it off this channel, so I think they lost a license for it.
Well, let's say just try to renew the license.
If they can't, though, then they don't have then no having that on the block.
Well, the ones they still have the license, like I said, Ed, like the Dora the Explorer, Go Diego Go. What other shows? Wonder Pets, the Backyard.
And then there are those that they don't need a license because they're original content. Dora and Go Diego Go being examples of that.
And maybe Oswald. Well, Oswald's still on Paramount Plus.
Yeah.
Oswald, that could be possible.
Although with
Allegra's
the
Window,
Backyardigans, I
Gullah
don't know what.
Island, Eureka's
What
Castle.
the weird thing with that though, with the Backyardigans, for some reason, only the first 2 seasons are on Paramount Plus. So I think it's a license type deal. And same with Max and Ruby, since seasons 1 through 4 are on there, but not 5 through 7. So it could possibly be only certain seasons of those 2 shows.
I don't know. It could be possible. Possible. Yeah, I don't get why only the first 2 seasons are available on the Backyardigans, but not season 3 and 4. I don't know. I hope they get added to Paramount Plus soon.
In fact, I think the only way to legally access them without buying each episode or season individually on a service like Amazon Prime Video is most likely getting a VPN and switching your location to Canada so you can get them on
Alright.
YouTube.
Next show is Jasper Music Show, which is actually a Noggin exclusive show. I don't know if that's likely going to be on the Noggin, the Noggin block, if it was real. Jasper Music Show.
I don't know what's going on with the Noggin thing, anyways. I did mention it.
Again, it could possibly be similar to Nick Rewind. I don't know. But
I mean, that could explain why it has the old logo and not the new one from 2019.
Maybe it could be a new block. Yeah, I hope
that's what I'm betting because they originally did do that with Nick Rewind, where back when it was known as the Splat and then Nick Splat, they still had the Splat logo that Nickelodeon did itself from 1984 to 2009. Just saying.
What shows could possibly air if there was a Nick Jr. Rewind? Dora the Explorer and Go Dio Go, they could be possible.
The original Blue's Clues.
Yeah, that could be possible. Also, Little Bill, maybe they could air Little Bill.
Although I don't think they will do Little Bill because of the Bill Cosby such stuff from 2014.
Oswald could be possible. That show is still on Paramount Plus.
The fact that they took off Little Bill in 2014 because of Bill Cosby actions, and they didn't even choose to put it on Paramount Plus at all. I think it's more likely.
Little Bill is still on
and
iTunes.
It's on Prime Video. So they didn't completely write it off. They just wrote it down for 10 years now.
Yo Gabba Gabba,
Yeah.
That's highly unlikely.
Mm.
I mean, what other shows? The Backyardigans and Wonder Pets, like I said.
What about what about I know it's already on I mean Nihao Kailan's already on Paramount Plus.
Oh yeah, Kailan, yeah, that could
All
be
the
possible.
builders on there, so they could have both of the successful Keith Chapman shows together.
Do you think Jasper Music Show will be on the channel too, despite being a Noggin exclusive show back then?
I'm not sure.
Well,
I don't know either.
And the Upside Down Show, since the Upside Down Show and Jack were both Noggin's original programming. Same with Pinky Dinky Doo as well.
Although Pinky Dinky Doo was a Sesame Workshop deal too, but then eventually Pinky Dinky Doo got airings on HBO Kids and Jam on HBO Family.
That's weird. If Pinky Dinky Doo was on HBO, they should have aired Dragon Tales as well. They should have aired it as well, at least.
They never did it with Dragon Tales, just Pinky Dinky Doo, and it was only temporarily.
I mean,
it was only temporary.
To be honest, although some shows I honestly feel like they're super underrated, in my opinion. Well, in my opinion.
Well, Olivia, that's really unlikely since Olivia aired on Universal Kids, which proves they lost their rights to air it. What about Gullah Gullah Island, Allegra's Window, or Eureka's Castle? Do you think that might be possible for them to air?
Some people may mistake the whole Jumbo Pictures incident.
I mean, Eureka's Castle and Allegra's Window, they're both Lost Media-ish shows. Well, Eureka's Castle used to be Lost Media a long time ago, but eventually once it came to Paramount Plus, it no longer became Lost Media.
My first time seeing Eureka's Castle, I still remember that day as the same day right after I decided to watch All Grown Up for the first time. And I think 3 seasons of the show, I don't know if there's any more than that, but the first 3 seasons were available on the app I was using. But sadly, this app now, because of legal reasons, is not available anymore because it's used as a piracy app for free cartoons with Kiss cartoon type deals. Just saying.
All right, let's see what other shows that could possibly on that block. I'm on Nick Jr.'s store. I'm on the Nick Nick Story Jr. website, see what shows they have.
Oh god, I really do not like the Nick Story Jr. community at all. That sub part of the Nick Jr. community, toxic as hell. Just
Yeah.
saying.
All right, let's see. Sesame Street. I know Sesame Street aired on Noggin at some point when it launched. Same with the
But-
Electric Company, the classic Electric Company. Again,
But
that's highly
yeah, I don't
unlikely.
think unless they I don't think those are likely either. Unless somehow Nickelodeon can strike another deal with Sesame Workshop like they did when Noggin started.
Oh yeah, maybe they could air Doug. Like Doug was on Noggin before when it was
Yeah.
launched.
But only the first 3 seasons, though. Like, wait, it could have been 4 seasons, but like only the seasons that Nickelodeon produced because of the Jumbo
the rest of the
Pictures
seasons
buyout
were
from Disney.
The rest of the seasons were Disney.
Yeah,
Yeah, Franklin, that's Franklin Little Bear. That's very likely.
although the original Franklin was actually just like both versions of Franklin were just licenses, so it could be unlikely too.
Okay, like in my opinion, there are some shows that I watched on Nick Jr. that I find to be completely underrated that I watched. Zach and Quack.
I uploaded the entire first episode without any copyright issues. It didn't even say anything about copyright at all on some public
Speaking
domain
of which,
thing.
all right, this is an old shows. All right, let's see what possible old shows that could air. I know Little Bear and Franklin, like I mentioned, Spunk, Tweenies. I don't know if although I still don't like that show. Tweenies.
Opinion handle on Tweenies though, I like it.
I don't know if Tweenies would air on the block though.
I
Tweenies is
don't
long
have
It
forgotten.
was made by CBeebies.
Tweenies is forgotten. Miffy,
Yeah.
Miffy
It
and
was
Friends. That
it's
show.
on CBeebies.
Rubber Dubbers aired on
Ubi,
CBB too.
That could be
Oh, yeah.
possible for them to air Ubi.
Oh yeah,
Bob the
other
Builder.
shows that I
I
other
highly
shows
doubt
that I
that.
find to be other shows that were on PBS Kids that I find to be underrated. Wally Kazam. I literally don't understand why the heck they didn't do an episode about the letter X. I literally been wanting them to do that for so long.
Oh, do you think they would air Lazy Town on the block as well? The
I
Nick Jr.
think
Rewind,
so.
like.
I don't, unless it's only the first 2 seasons or a license deal. I don't think that'll happen.
Well, yeah. Eventually, Lazy Town began airing on PBS Kids Sprout after it got taken off of Nick Jr.
And it got renewed for an entire 3rd season that never aired on Nick Jr. and just aired on Sprout because of the universal ownerships.
64
wow.
Lane again. That again, like Tweez, that was from Sibibi, so no. 64 Lane, they had a US dub that aired on Noggin. Like all the characters get redubbed to have like American accents rather than British accents.
I'm sorry I can't really hear you that well because my sister's trying to call me on Snapchat.
Oh,
I'm trying to
sorry.
decline it, but it won't let me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, there we go.
64 Lane. I highly doubt that, although it has a rare US dub.
Mm.
Okay, now I can hear you
Do
because
you think they would air
because it
64
stopped.
Lane as well on the Nick Jr. Rewind channel? It was on Noggin.
I don't know.
Yes.
It could be possible since it had a US dub. Like all the characters got redubbed to have American accents.
Although 64 Zoo Lane is also known to have aired sometimes on PBS Kids and Sprout.
I
Yeah.
actually watched it on Sprout, believe it or not.
Oh, Blues Room.
Same
Blues
here.
Room, yes, again, which is a spin-off to Blues Clues. That is possible.
Funny enough,
Yeah,
though, that
that would actually be a good idea. I would want to see.
it is weird though that only got 1 spinoff. Dora got 2, and now Paw Patrol under technicality has 3. You see how much they're relying on Paw Patrol? Think about that for a moment.
Yeah. Oh my
Sky's
god.
Music Party, Rumbling Crew,
Please.
and Rocky's Garage.
Oh my
Yep.
god.
Please. Wait, what? Wait, what? Are you kidding me? There's another spinoff?
Oh my god.
Like Sky's Music Party and Rocky's Garage, those are only 2-minute shorts that are available on YouTube for
Oh
spinoffs.
my god. That's.
Are you? God.
Oh my god. Paw Patrol doesn't deserve spin-offs at all. Oh, what would
Why
be
is
possible? Oh, what about the Fresh Street Band? The Fresh Street Band could be possible.
Oh yeah, Fresh Meat Band. Yes.
That could be.
And,
But does
and what
that
about
mean-
its, and
I mean,
what
that
about
was
its
the last-
cartoon? And what about its cartoon spinoff, Fresh Meat Band of Spies?
Well, Freshman Band was the last show before Nick Jr. changed its Nickelodeon changed its logo.
Mm.
Dino Dan again. That's gonna be unlikely since it became a Universal Kids show.
Yeah, and same goes with Dino Dana, which I don't know why, but with me having a VPN and being able to get access to Knowledge Kids, I have access to Dino Dana, but not the original Dino Dan. I don't know why.
Pocoyo, that could. I'm not sure. I mean, Pocoyo became aired on Cosinito.
And also, Pocoyo used to air on PBS Kids right after Peep in Big Wide World, back when they used to air that show.
Oh
yeah,
my
I remember
God,
watching both.
Peep in the Big Wide World is such a classic. I actually have 2 DVDs of it. My favorite character is Quack. Oh my God, because
Also,
like Quack is actually
I don't
voiced
have
by
a-
the same. Quack was voiced by the same voice actor.
I
who
think
voiced
Peep
Carl,
is my favorite.
Carl the evil cockroach
So-
from the show Yin Yang Yo.
I think Peep has to be my favorite of that show.
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
who's my favorite. I mean, I haven't really watched it that much.
But yeah, Quack is definitely my favorite.
As for a
now it's
favorite
like a PBS
episode, I
Kids
don't
show.
have one.
If there was
Like-
a PBS Rewind channel.
I'm just gonna say screw it, and I'm just gonna say all the episodes of Peep are my favorite because there's so many, and I can't really pick my favorite.
All right, now on to PBS Kids shows. All right, what could be a possible fit for a PBS Rewind channel? Yes, I know.
Word World, yes, Word World, obviously Word World. I would love to see that back on there.
Super Y,
The
the
original
original Super Y,
Clifford?
they're still airing it. Like ones that
Sid
don't
the-
air anymore, like Angelina Ballerina.
Sid
Ugh.
Sid the Science Kid.
Any show that would be on that used to that aired on PBS Kids Go that isn't currently airing.
Honestly, I'll have to say
Maya and Miguel.
Yeah, that's
Oh yeah, that came out in the same month as PBS Kids Go.
same with the author spin-off Postcards from Buster.
As long as they
I
don't air
remember
that
that.
banned episode, I'm completely chill with that.
What? What episode?
They actually there's an actual banned episode of Postcards from Buster.
Well,
Which one?
It's basically this episode where Buster was looking at a family of 2 mothers and a kid, but no
Wait, so
father.
you're telling me that they did this all because of the whole gay couples thing?
Yes.
Oh my god,
Oh.
now this is reminding me of Queer Duck. Oh god.
Ah, shit.
I hate that show. Queer
Me
Duck.
too.
Oh my god.
Me
And,
too.
They
and
better not
even
air it
Steven
on a
Universe and even Steven Universe and the original Arthur suffered the same fate in some countries with their gay marriage
Ah.
episodes.
Well,
Yep.
maybe the old seasons of Arthur could air.
Oh yeah, like
As long as they don't
remember-
air
yeah.
that episode where Arthur punched his sister.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, somehow that
Oh,
wasn't
yeah.
banned yet somehow
Oh,
in
yeah,
some
right.
countries
Oh, yeah,
that
like,
marriage won.
even though literally in quite
Alright.
a few seasons
maybe-
later, literally
Maybe
there was the episode where Arthur's teacher, Mr. Ratburn, has a gets married and is a same sex couple wedding.
how is that episode not banned either? But yet they banned that Postcards and Buster episode.
By the way, about that claim,
I
Eric,
guess it's because
it-
I think it's
the
'cause,
episode,
it's
even
from,
though it's not banned here in
I think
America,
it's
there
because
are still countries that
guess-
banned it. There's
Yeah,
still
I think-
countries
I
that
think
banned it
I know
outside of
why.
Alright,
America.
what other shows?
because of
Boop,
the,
I mean, Teletubbies,
yeah, and then there's, like-
Ugh,
oh,
and
yeah.
Booba, that could be possible. Ugh as well.
Oh yeah.
But yeah,
and
the
then
reason why I
there's
said
also
ugh because
the-
I hate both
oh my-
Teletubbies and
Lord.
Booba. But if you like both shows,
Oh yeah,
I'm
let's
fine
not
with your
forget
opinion.
about. Oh, yeah,
I'm
let's-
neutral
yeah,
to
this is
Booba,
a-
but I do like Teletubbies.
Jakers, The
I'm-
Adventures of Piggly
I'm-
Winks, which everyone forgot about.
I'm actually mad at Booba in my opinion.
Oh, and Franny's Feet, ugh.
Opinion
be
handle,
possible.
like
Oh yeah, if you want to know why I hate
Opinion
Franny's Feet, it's because I find the characters look ugly and creepy.
I'm guessing
well,
you have that same
opinion-
opinion about Dirt Girl World, don't you?
Yeah,
well,
but it was
opinion
one
handled
show.
on.
But it was
Well,
one
opinion
show.
handled on Franny's feet. I think it's cute and I like it.
But it was one show I don't want to air on PBS Rewind. JJ the Creepy Jet Plane.
Oh yeah, and then of course.
JJ the Jet Plane. Oh boy.
Yeah, I never liked JJ the Jet Plane at all. That show was
They were announced for a
creepy.
reboot, but that reboot still hasn't came out yet for some reason.
Yeah, the reboot's gonna look better since JJ no longer has a human face. That's
Oh
creepy.
yeah, but I think that's actually a popular opinion that JJ the Jet Plane has so much hate.
Yeah, dude, like because they find the characters to be creepy. But yeah, the Zulu.
Not only that, not only that, but the characters are some of the characters can actually be unlikable.
Oh yeah, and here's another show I hate that could be possible, and I find the characters look ugly and creepy. The Zulu Patrol.
Well, I'm fine with. Well, I'm definitely fine with your opinion on that show because it was definitely a part of my childhood.
Oh yeah, the reason why I hate it because it's a rip off the Tiny Planets because they go into planets and stuff, and I find the characters to look creepy and ugly.
Well, opinion handled. Like,
And it looks like it's looked like the creator of a Little Curious did this.
well, even though a little curious, all the characters were inanimate objects.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, Between the Lions, that could be possible.
oh yes, oh my god, oh my god.
I was about to mention that, but I forgot.
Another one I want to see on there so bad. It's a
Yeah,
big,
Zumba
big
Fu, I think they
world.
already have that. They already have Zumba Fu
Oh, yeah.
on PBS
Oh, yeah.
Kids Rewind. Or maybe they could air
Oh,
the
yeah,
old
what-
seasons
wait,
of Sesame Street. The old seasons of
Oh
that
yeah,
show.
it's a big world. I definitely want to see that on there.
Although,
maybe,
do you guys,
Dragon
if they
Tales,
do
can't
end up
forget
airing
about
the
that.
old seasons of Sesame Street, will they do the same thing as Noggin and call it Sesame Street Unpaved, or do you think they'll just call it Sesame Street?
I'm not sure.
Just
Maybe
call it probably just call it Sesame Street. I don't know. It depends.
I mean the old seasons. Dragon
Yeah, like
Tales,
they
can't
called it
forget
Sesame
that.
Street Unpaved on Noggin when they aired those.
Oh yeah, Dragon Tales, you can't forget about that. That show is possible. I mean, I've seen it on many streaming services.
Honestly, I
because
think
that-
my only experience with Dragon Tales was whenever I used to watch it on Sprout.
I mean, they have a lot of episodes on YouTube. But until Sony decided to take them down. Same with Netflix. Like Netflix's rights with Sony, it got removed. I think they do, and with any streaming service that has Dragon Tales on them. Yeah, I'm not sure if Dragon Tales would air unless I know PBS Kids did remember it.
If I'm
a few times.
remembering correctly,
But yeah,
for full seasons of
have
TV
said
shows to be available,
Oh yeah, here's another show
Alright,
I
so
hope
like
they
I'm
don't air on
saying-
that Rewind. Mac and Moxie. Oh my god, that show is terrible.
Opinion handled. I like it.
And to be honest, reason why I hate Mac and Moxie because it looks like it like that Blue Boost. It looks like Lumpy if he became like a poor version of Lumpy.
Well,
like
opinion
the
handled,
Dollar Tree version of Lumpy or
like I
something.
said, like I'm saying, opinion handled. I like it, and the Pink Raccoon Moxie is my favorite. Yeah, and also for Dragon Tales, Zack and Wheezy is my favorite. And also, fun fact, Zack and Wheezy is actually my favorite. Is one of the few characters that I like that are technically two characters since Zack
And
and
funny
Wheezy.
enough, the voice actors share the same birthday. If you noticed,
Yeah,
what's
Zack
noticeable?
and Zack and Wheezy, they actually that are technically two characters since they're conjoined twins.
Like there was this one episode where they split each other. If I remember watching it.
Like
Yeah.
I don't know how, but there of all things I know exist, where I barely know anyone who knows about these. Like somehow Kukurajuku and Mother Goose Club actually qualify for those. I met only a few people who know about Kukurajuku and only one person who knew about Mother Goose Club. And then there's Asteroid Andy over there where I've only met one person who's known about it, and they were the one that actually helped me know what it is.
I don't know if only a few people know about this, but even though I don't care for this show, Danger Rangers should be on there maybe.
Although I don't think any of those shows will show up on the
I have
PBS
no
Kids
idea
Bowl.
what that is.
Me too. I barely remember Danger Rangers. I barely remember it.
Never heard of it.
Oh yeah,
Although-
definitely another show I would probably want to see on Rewind, previous Kids Rewind. I remember seeing this a few times. The Electric Company.
Oh yeah, the old seasons.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Keep-
I like the old version of Electric Company more than the 2009 version better.
Well,
Apparently I'm like the 2009 version.
I mean, I like the
okay,
2009
well-
version, but I like the 1970s version
Yeah,
more.
I do like I actually kind of like Honestly, I'm gonna be honest. The 2009 one was actually the one I grew up with the most. An unpopular opinion, I would also probably want to see maybe um, Fetch
I'd
with
like to
Ruff
see a
Ruffman on there.
yeah, Fetch with Rough Rough Man. I'm starting to like that show because I don't find it to be a Moose and Z ripoff.
Yeah, like my favorite character. I mean, I'm really Fetcher, but I still don't give a shit. Is Shreya from season 5 because she's super cute. She's super underrated in my
All right, let's
opinion.
see. Or maybe the original Clifford, the Clifford, not that god awful reboot.
Yes.
If
Oh my
they
god.
if they
Yes.
have the
Original
license, like
Curious
if they
George.
still,
Curious George. Oh my god. Curious George.
Curious George, I think they're still airing that.
yeah, if
Oh.
first, I'm not sure. Like, if they ever get the license back, I wouldn't be surprised if PBS Kids wanted to air the Barney and Friends series, not the
Oh god,
reboot
no,
Barney's World though,
Jesus.
don't
not the
mention.
reboot.
Hell no.
No, I
Hell
despise
no.
Boney. Yeah,
The
Boney,
reboot,
First
Boney
just
of
can stay
all,
no.
away. Sagwa, the
keep
Chinese Siamese cat, that could be
keep
possible.
keep Barney away from me. I don't want to see that little. I don't want to see that
Oh,
predator.
what about
You know, don't even
Sagwa,
watch.
the Chinese Siamese cat?
I don't know why, but like,
Oh yeah,
even if I don't watch the
oh yeah, I
show,
forgot about. Oh yeah, even though I didn't, even though I'm gonna tell you the truth, I've actually never watched Sagwa the Siamese Chinese cat. To be honest.
Yeah, I barely watched it.
I've only
Yeah,
heard about it once because of a
yeah,
Medora
like
Entertainment video, but he called it Sagwa the Chinese cat,
my
not
favorite
Sagwa the
character from
Chinese
yeah,
Chinese
like I'm
cat.
saying, my favorite character from Sagwa the Siamese Chinese cat is actually Sagwa herself.
I,
Angela
I,
Ballerina, ew, no, get that show away from me.
I'm actually friends with someone who actually likes Angelina Ballerina since.
Well, I can have your opinion because get that show away from me.
Oh
Angelina
yeah,
is a
and then of
brat.
course
Angelina is a spoiled brat
the
just like
original Bob the
Caillou.
Builder, the original Bob the
Not
Builder.
the
Oh
reboot,
yeah,
though. Not the
yeah, the
reboot.
reboot sucked. The reboot sucked, to be honest. I
I'm
mean, look,
normally
all the
someone
characters get
who
changed.
likes shows, even reboots. Normally, I'm someone that likes cartoons, like to a weird level, I guess you could say. I mean, why else do you think I have the name
I mean, the
cartoon fan? But
rough
no,
man show. I sorta like it, sorta like.
I'm just saying. Normally, I'm someone who really likes cartoons, but the Bob the Builder reboot, no. Disrespecting Keith Chapman like that, disrespecting someone who is known for Paw Patrol and Bob the Builder, just no.
All right, what other shows that could be on PBS Kids Rewind? I mean, maybe
Please
modern
don't,
shows could be on there, like Splash
please
and
don't.
Bubbles.
Yeah, but please don't. But yeah, please do not. But yeah, cartoon fan, please don't judge me for this, even though I can handle people's opinions. But I actually liked the Bob the Builder reboot. But I'm fine with your thoughts.
Okay,
Okay,
I can handle your opinion on that. It's just, I'm just saying, I don't want.
Your fucking fault.
Okay, I don't
oh
want
yeah, Splash.
anyone questioning why, but yes,
Maybe modern
Keith
PBS Kids
Chapman
shows could
actually
be on
is the
there.
creator of both Bob the Builder and Paw Patrol. Yet somehow I keep seeing people who either like Bob the Builder and hate Paw Patrol, or vice versa, where they like Paw Patrol and hate Bob the Builder.
Well, I
I'm
like.
someone who likes both
Well,
shows. One of those rare
oh
people.
yeah, oh yeah. Then there's Splash and Bubbles. That could be. Yeah, I'm not sure since it's a modern show.
Splash and Bubbles. Last
Well,
time I remember
well,
actually
as far as
physically.
everyone's,
Splash and Bubbles, I do not like that show because of it
well,
ripping off
actually, I'm
Finding
gonna be
Nemo,
honest.
etc.
I will. Well, opinion handled like. Although I'm just gonna say this. Rosie's Rules was what Rosie's Rules literally removed that show, Word Girl, Word World, and
Oh
Martha
my
Speaks and the
god.
OG Clifford off of it.
Oh, sorry, I gotta end the stream because I gotta eat dinner.
All right, bye, bye.
Well,
Okay.
that was
I
fun
got
having my
Bye.
stuff.
first stream.
By the way. Oh, okay. Bye.